last we left off, we were in the Feywild, right? Yeah, obviously we were in the Feywild. And you were in this grove of dryads. Orbies was going to pay for his crimes. Abril, I can hear every single paper.
Abril, you having fun with that paper?
Is it even paper?
They're technically... it's technically the screws that go on the back of these spikes that I have that I was considering on putting on my pillows, but it wouldn't be a good idea to put spikes on pillows for obvious reasons.
What obvious reason? I see no negatives to this. If it impales your brain, then get insurance money.
True.
So...
He's getting a somewhat modern outfit, I feel like, because I just kind of gave him a hood. Like, not exactly a hoodie, but it does have a hood.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's fine.
Maybe one of the sleeveless hoods that, like, a lot of, like, one of those, like, the kids who wear, like, virgin sweaters, like the ones they wear, where it has, like, no sleeves, has a hood, it's, like, ripped sleeves and pink.
That's actually a great idea. I'm gonna undo this now.
Go for it, I endorse this.
We have to make a high school, version of our characters, teehee.
You can.
They're still monsters, it's just they're high schoolers.
Monster High spin-off, but it's D&D characters. So, where we left off, I'm gonna say this like 4 times. I tend to repeat myself. We'll get used to that. So, you're in this grove in the Feywild, and Orbies was going to pay for his crimes, for almost murdering these 2 not druids, dryads. On accident, but still, kinda a dick move. And Orbies was talking to this dryad leader of this group, and decided, let's try to set her on fire, because I don't want to do her fetch quest. And it went down interestingly, as the dryad charmed Orbies pretty much right away, in an effort to get him away from her, and he failed his wisdom save. So, Orbies is now best friends with this dryad for the next day.
Bitch boy. And I took some magic shrooms, and then I drank a bunch of stuff in my bag that was poisonous, and then I ate all the gems that I had on me.
Talk about impatient. But yeah, so after she got the fuck away from him because he threatened her with her life, and she charmed him, she went away, and Orbies decided to get high off the many mushrooms they found in this one clearing. Johny goes to try to help the 2 dryads that were injured, finds out that he needs a higher level spell for that, and then as Orbies and Grum decide to eat pretty much anything inedible they find in Orbies' bag, the Unicorn Island tree finally shows up in order to meet with the dryads who were harmed by the idiot orc. What would you like to do? So there's where we left off, because I briefly mentioned it last time, but I didn't actually go into detail. As you finish vomiting up this mercury, Grum, you see this, oh, also I forgot to mention Mina is still with you, little bitch. So, you see this massive white horse come trotting into the field, not galloping, trotting like a deer. It's got this, obviously it's a unicorn, this spiraling iridescent horn that seems to refract light in multiple directions. Its mane and, like, lion-like tail, are this...
Oh, it's one of those sexy unicorns. God, I love those designs.
It's like this, very, like, almost warm silver. It's kind of hard to describe. And it trots up to the dryad in charge, and, what does he say? I think he just kind of pauses to take in the surroundings. I'm gonna give you guys a chance to react first.
Can I Can I kind of like move away from like the whole mess that happened over there and kind of close to the unicorn, but not like too close, and go, hello.
Give the unicorn a big hug.
I need to find the page in the DMG for the monster manual for
I'm
this.
keep my distance.
See,
we need to wear our masks.
LMNYYQRSTURSTU. Sorry, there it is. I bookmarked it too. I hate myself. Okay.
Cool.
What did you say? You said hello in common?
I don't think it knows Grum, so yeah.
It just kind of, it doesn't reply, verbally, but you hear a voice in your head that says, greetings, young one.
One like frog smile that you see in like, you know, videos where it's like the frog, but it smiles and it's like, what the fuck? You're smiling.
That's right. Orbies, you took the dragon bile, and it's gonna do a 10d8 over the span of the next hour. So, periodically remind me to roll a d8. Okay? I'm doing one now. 7 damage.
Yeah, look, you got 7 damage. Great.
Now that we know what dragon's bile is.
How do you even get dragon's bile? Do you just go to a sick dragon, or like, hey, can you throw up in this bottle for me?
I think you harvest it directly from the liver. What would the rest of you guys like to do?
Well, I'm not there yet, so.
Yeah, no.
Don't worry, you can be in Grum subconsciousness.
I'll just stick with drawing my dude for the moment.
Yeah, when you finish, and if you're willing to join at any given point, let me know, and I can actually get you into this situation pretty easily.
Nice.
Cool. So...
I think I'm supposed to help Orbies?
You don't have to if you don't want to, it's up to you guys.
I know, but... yeah, because the thing is I don't have the lesser restoration right now, because I didn't have time to switch out thingies.
Yeah,
but,
no,
okay. Did I try to... last time, did I check to see what the heck is wrong with Orbies, or no?
No, because you didn't even notice anything was wrong. He's just high off his ass currently. He is still tripping.
Does he look bad at all?
Make an insight check.
Insight.
But you can gather from the currently, I forgot to mention, he's naked. He's only wearing this like not thimble, thistle crown, like this dead thistle crown that he's hanging mushrooms from. And as you're doing this, you feel a wrenching pain in your gut.
That is 12.
He just seems high. You're like, yeah, I've seen this before.
This again.
Orbies, because everything is more vivid to you, this unicorn looks like it is light embodied. It is just so bright.
I go, that's too dark. That's too light in real life. It needs to be darker. So I throw my hat at it. I have a nightcap that I'm not wearing, but I have. I'm gonna throw that at it.
Okay. Are you trying to hit it?
I mean, I'm throwing it at it.
Make it an attack roll.
Great.
Isn't that the one nightcap where you can't fall asleep with it?
Oh, yeah, it's the not fall asleep one. I'm trying to land it exactly on the top of their head. Oh, you know what? Right on the horn. You know?
Well, okay, quick question about the hat. Do you have to necessarily be wearing it, or it has to be, like, on?
You have to be wearing it.
So if I put it on my foot, does it count?
No.
Aww.
On a horn?
No.
I got a 10.
It'll still be funny, though.
A 10?
Yes.
Yeah, it falls short by quite a bit. Just at the ground. And... Because the Dryad was talking to you last time, little bitch. Trying to figure out what they're gonna do now that they got this. Because the original plan was for them to have the unicorn watch you until they figured out what to do with you, because they're probably gonna just kill you at this point.
I'm gonna die anyway. It's all about...
I mean, yeah. So... The unicorn and the dryad look at each other, and you don't see.
Wait, can I do something real quick?
Mhm.
Can I ask the unicorn for its name? I don't want to be rude. We need to know these characters' names. Like Tony the snail.
In common.
Yeah, I just kind of quietly go, "What's your name?" Grum asks, "What's your name?" Unicorn pal.
Once
Grum
again.
doesn't know if you're female or male or not.
Once again, the voice sounds within your head. You hear, the simple word "Ilanstry." What?
My dude was there and he heard it, he'd forget it immediately. He's just like, Lance, got it.
Landstring? Landstring?
Ilanstry. Ailanstri. I'm sure I've heard something really similar before because it sounded really familiar when I came up with it, but we're just gonna leave it at that. Cool. So, you see.
Steven, why don't you roll a d8 to see?
I did. It's an 8.
Oh.
You feel another wrenching pain in your gut.
Delicious.
Cool. So.
Wait, did the unicorn answer if they were?
Yeah. No. Did you ask them that? I couldn't tell.
Yeah,
if you were
I asked if you were a boy or a girl or something else.
You hear the voice in your head again. I am female, but things such as that do not matter here. And then you see the dryad and the unicorn look to each other. You don't see any verbal communication exchanged. And the unicorn trots back off into the forest, and the dryads go to leave.
Can I say bye-bye to the unicorn?
Mm-hmm.
Grum says bye-bye!
Set the unicorn on fire.
You don't hear a response. Was that a command, or was that an "I'm doing this"?
It's something that I think would be funny, but I'm not actually gonna do it.
Okay.
That'd be pretty fucked up.
Well, you already tried to do it to multiple living people, so I don't know what's gonna stop you now.
Like, it's kind of different, though. Because those people did have a bad court system, if you know what I'm saying. Oh yeah, we didn't see it, but I went on a whole rant
There's
about
no
the
court system. It is a tribe that is out for revenge for harming its people. Just because they're part of the Sealy court does not mean they have an actual court system that makes sense.
Caitlin, it's called a reference.
I'm gonna
it's called
throw
Breaking
something
the
at
Fourth Wall. It's called I'm telling the viewers at home. Go on YouTube right now. Search Mary is super cool and watch it.
Another shooting pain sears through your gut, Orbies, as you take 2 more damage. What would you guys like to do as the dryads are slowly, like, retreating into the forest? Anybody?
Dance.
Do you want to just let them be?
You're dancing.
Oh, and I waved to my best pal, what's her face? The one with the charming.
She waves back hesitantly, just kind of
I go, bye, 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 and I just keep on saying bye over and over and over again.
She steps into a tree and out of your sight. So, Lil Bitch and Mina and Grim and Paperclip were all watching this unfold. Johny was previously discussing with the other dryads that he didn't get a chance to do anything with yet, and then we have Orbies, who's fucking off his ass right now, and Grum, who is Grum.
What about, wait, did you say Paperclip?
Yeah, she's just sitting there with Grim, happy that she's back with her alligator from last time. So what would you guys like to do?
Do more mushrooms.
God fucking damn it.
No, I did not think you would do that.
I mean, he's already dying, so... Alrighty, I want you
my stomach because it's filled with gemstones.
Yeah, I want you to roll me a D100.
Yeah, let's roll that D100. D100.
Fuck, I'm just gonna make it up.
Boom, 52.
52. Let me see. Excuse me. You begin to see, on top of the already vibrant imagery that has befallen your eyes, you begin to see wispy bits and this like really blue hue kind of just fade in at the edges of your vision.
Touch the
And
wispy bit.
you try, but your arms pass right through them.
Aww.
And you see like ethereal visions of like just jungle fauna. You're seeing frogs and birds, but they all look like ghosts, and you can see into the ethereal plane for the next hour, but we're not gonna make that long.
That's crazy.
I want you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okie dokie, artichoke. 22.
You don't vomit, you don't double over in pain, but you take another painful 7 points of damage as that pain rips through your gut once more. What would anyone else like to do as Orbies is slowly dying while seeing things that aren't there?
Okay, does he look like he's in pain?
Make an insight check.
To your best friend's house.
Insight. 19.
Yes. He looks very much worse for wear. You can tell that even though he's able to keep himself together, he winces every couple of minutes. And he looks
pretty bloody.
he looks ill. Genuinely ill.
Can I pat him on the back and say, Grum is sorry for your illness?
Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
Grum is sorry for your illness.
Too much patting.
You what, Orbies?
Orbies collapses because he was patting before he falls.
You see this orc crumple just to the ground from this tiny little frog patting his back, which isn't really, you have to reach up to actually hit his back, otherwise you're gonna be slapping him on the ass.
Can I slap it on the ass?
I mean, he's laying at the ground right now, you can bend over and do it if you want.
I want to say, Buenos dias, Orbies!
So what would the rest of you like to do?
Buenos dias, Orbies!
What would the rest of you like to do? Little bitch, you have Mina with you, the Eladrin, the springtime Eladrin, it's just kind of chilling. She's like, hang on, let me just real quick. She looks mildly concerned at the small frog beating this orc's ass, this orc who is currently laying doubled over in pain on the floor, but,
Wait, can I, after I smack him, I kind of like looked at, wait, is Johny near me?
Somewhat. He's like 10 feet away.
I want to turn to Johny and say, Grum didn't kill him, Grum swears.
Mina goes,
Okay, Grum.
is he okay?
Oh man, I completely forgot about
Can we
Mina.
hear her?
Yeah.
I want to do like the little hand shouting thing you do when you yell, and just go, Grum thinks he's sick! Or Grum knows!
Orbeez eats another mushroom.
Make a...
Grum needs your help, Orbeez!
Roll a D100.
Grum sees
22.
Orbeez eating mushrooms.
22.
Grum doesn't...
Yeah.
You begin to, you feel like you can smell everything.
Man.
Genuinely. You can smell the bark on the trees, the, sugar water rushing up and down inside of it. You can smell the grass, every worm under the grass.
There's
What
sugar
do the
water.
worms smell like?
That's
That's a secret?
Do you get up to go lick the tree?
Yeah, I get up to go suckle on a tree because it has sugar water in it.
You begin to lick the outer bark of this tree.
I want to stick my teeth into it, kind of like a vampire.
You bite the bark. Are you trying to
I'm
actually...
so sorry, Rhys.
You actually trying to get your teeth through the bark?
Yes.
Make a strength check. Make a strength check.
7.
No, you're just gnawing on this tree, and as you try to sink your teeth into the bark, you take another 7 points of damage as pain racks your body once more. How much damage was that?
7. I was at 5.
That doesn't kill you. You fall. Okay. As you see Orbies get up and go over and sink his teeth into this tree, you see him double forward into the tree and then fall backwards unconscious on his back.
That's crazy.
I'm sorry, I wanted to say something, but I couldn't get out because it was funny.
So what are you guys gonna do? Paperclip, Johny, little bitch, anybody who hasn't done anything yet?
Now that I know that Orbies is unconscious.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you see him. All of you see this happen. There's broad daylight. It may be raining, but it is broad daylight. Forgot to mention it was raining. It's raining.
Wait, is this like an anime sad thing where like...
No, it's just... it's just always raining here. So what are you doing? Is anyone doing anything?
Spare the dying?
If you want. It's up to you.
Yeah.
I'm not telling you. Okay. Kacper, you're at 1 hit point and unconscious? I don't remember how Spare the Dying works. It's been too long.
0 hit points, stable.
Okay. So you're still at 0 health, but, you are not stable. Or you are stable.
You are not stable either way.
Yeah, no, you're stable.
Are you still gonna do the damage, guys? Even though I have no
Yeah,
health?
the poison's still affecting your system.
Okay.
Speaking of which, 3 damage. I want you to make a death save.
Okay.
Grum doesn't think that's working, Johny! Grum needs to become nurse!
I got a natural 1.
A natural 1.
A natural 1.
That's 2 failures.
Oh god, I run over and I try to do like CPR or whatever.
Make an intelligence
Not like
check.
CPR.
To know what CPR is.
No mouth thing, I just want to keep press on his chest.
You just make a strength check.
Okay. 17.
A 17.
I would assume that I'd probably kill him.
Yeah. So, Orbies, as you're laying, barely, you're unconscious, but you have a mind still. It's not like you just become a log when this happens. Through this, like, deep, disoriented, kind of like half asleep, half awake feeling state, you feel a very rough, like, jolt to your chest, this heavy pressure, and then it's gone. And Grum, you successfully do a compression.
I'll probably be a certified nurse.
Cool. So, I'm just gonna... Orbies, you take another 5 damage.
Yep.
And make another death save.
14.
Success. Anybody else doing anything?
I guess I should heal Orbies?
It's up to you.
Yeah. Where's Spare the Dying? There. No, you're not Spare the Dying. Cure Wounds. I know my words.
What does Cure Wounds do? Does it only give you health, or can it stabilize you?
Just health.
Just health? Okay.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Where's my D? Is this the D8? It is the D8. So that's 2.
Are you saying it's possible to die
7.
if you're not stabilized?
7.
But you have...
Orbies, you regain, I guess because we're technically running this poison-like negatives, which I don't normally do, but I know what you wanted. You regain 7 hit points from that negative that you had.
So I'm at negative, like, 3.
Yeah, I don't normally do this, but because I know you wanted to die, we discussed this in private.
Yeah, I didn't know that, so I'm like, am I supposed to be healing
It's
him?
up to you. I just wanted to know if you guys are gonna do anything, because your characters may do something different than your normal person would.
Yeah, I think technically my character is helping. That's why I'm like, I guess I'm doing this.
Understandable the conflict.
I was trying to help, but Orbies will die. This is the only way.
4 damage. Kacper, make another death save.
8.
That's a failure. Any last words as you slip away from your consciousness? What half state you were in?
Please be something funny like last time, like, who are you? I'm from ancient Greece. No offense.
I'm a rich bitch, but it's all inside of me! I'm gonna die, because I ate all my gemstones. That's the only thing you should know. I ate all of them. Let's repeat how many that's, honestly, that's
He's telling us to rip open his body and steal the gemstones.
That's 3 diamonds, 16 moonstones, 1 pearl, 2 paradox, 5 malachites, and 5 carnelian.
Rhys, are you ready to join us?
I finished the outline. Let me just save it real quick and I can show you guys.
You're good.
My cat gets off the save button.
Wonderful. So you guys see this disgusting spittly foam just emerge from the throat of Orbies and pour out of his mouth onto the ground. You see what little life he had left in him vanish, and you now have a dead orc on your hands.
Can I start dramatically crying?
Yes, you can.
This is the basic appearance without any colors.
No. Very cool. For some reason I felt like they would have a tail. I don't know why.
Snazzy.
I really wanted to draw a tail, but they don't have tails.
You know what I found? When I go to Ren fairs, because I've been to the Bristol Ren fair, a lot of people actually just wear, like, coyote or fox tails from hunts. They just wear them like tails. And it's not, I don't think it's a furry thing, because, like, the rest of their ensemble is just, like normal Ren fair stuff.
Really
And yeah, and some of them have, like, a shitload of tails sometimes, so it like I said, it depends. Cool.
I'm gonna redraw that pant leg gun. It looked terrible. Looks like his leg shrunk at the top.
Cool. So, Grum, you break down crying. The rest of you guys see this. What do you do?
Cry.
Good thing you have priorities in chat.
Wait, can I like? I also kind of want to do a Grum of just dramatic crying, but I want to do it so like to try to get other people to also cry.
Make a persuasion check contested by everyone else's charisma.
Can I also help?
Yeah, so you get advantage, Johny.
Okay, wait. Persuasion is that roll? If it does not do I stay on the laptop. Okay, so that's 15, and then.
Can we do the thing like we're both crying and we're both like hugging each other? Like that thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, you wanna do that, Moises?
Yes.
Hell yeah, we do that.
25.
I need to draw more muscle lines.
25?
My persuasion bonus is +6.
Oh my god. Does anybody have a charisma that's higher than 25? I'm gonna take that as a no.
Definitely not me, and I'm not even there. I have a negative charisma.
A single tear runs down your face.
As you're entering in for no reason?
I was once Rhys is ready and they tell me, I will I have a way of introducing them. Cool.
I just need to figure out his hair color. That's the only thing I care about. His hair and eyes, then we'll throw it in.
Wonderful. So those of you who are not yet crying, you want to, whether or not you let yourself is up to you, but genuinely it is heart-wrenching to think this person you've traveled from Neverwinter to Chult to a different plane of existence is now dead.
I kinda hated him, so like...
Mina's crying. Mina's a mess.
I kinda hated them.
Mina's crying just because the situation is so sad. She didn't know him. She's only known you guys for like a day or two, and she's just completely distraught because of the situation of it. Empathetic little one. Paperclip?
Yeah, I'm gonna cry.
Wait, do you want to join us and hug each other as we're crying?
Abril,
Huh?
do you want to join them in hugging each other while they're crying? What is this?
Yes, yes, I do.
So.
Yeah, let's go!
Hug circle.
No, well,
I think you should hug Orbeez' dead body in the hug circle.
maybe Kacper, maybe. Cool. So, let me see. Alrighty then. So, you guys sit there for however long you wish. And then you notice, as you're sitting there through your glassy, tear-filled eyes, the Dryad leader step out of the tree where Orbies was trying to eat the bark. And
Oh no, do we hurt him as well?
And she looks down at him and back up at you, and in Sylvan she says, yeah, Brendon's here. Okay, she doesn't say that.
Kacper's dead. Do you want to cry with us?
Regina wasn't even there for that. She
Yay.
left. She fell asleep as a bat on the underside of the tree while all this was going on.
I just imagine as Brendon comes, as Regina comes back, it's just like there's like a strong urge to cry for no reason. Just like I don't know what's happening. Cry.
The Dryad, she looks down at Orbies, looks up at you guys, and she says, his crimes have been paid for. And then she steps back into the tree and out of view.
Racist ass.
Does Grum actually say that?
No, this is Mary saying this. Dude, your crimes have been paid for. Okay, hope you like being scarred. Lol.
Regina, what's your charisma?
My charisma is 13.
13?
Higher than 25.
Definitely not 25.
Regina,
Well, Brendon said
even in your bat form, hanging from the underside of this tree, you are woken up in tears, and you don't entirely know why. Good job, Johny.
Damn, should I roll?
Make a
if I fall off the tree?
Yes, make a dex save and a perception check.
Alright, well, perception is 14.
Okay. So you see, what was your dex save first before you fall?
3.
3? So, you fall, crying, off of this tree as a bat. And as you look up from your place on the ground, you see, the orc laying down, not moving, the frog and the Azamar hugging each other in tears. Is Paperclip hugging too? I don't remember. Is she? Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
The
we're
gnome, the
all
frog,
hugging.
the gnome, the frog, and the Azamar hugging each other in tears. Mina crying into Lil Bitch, and Lil Bitch just kind of sitting there staring at this like, finally, it is done. So, what would you like to do, Regina, before we do a scene switch for Kacper?
Can I kick the orc and say, you fucked up, didn't ya?
He's probably 20 feet away from you, and you are a bat.
Fly over and just do that, and then join the
Fly
circle.
over and kick him as a bat.
Yes.
You guys see this bat, like, flit over very low to the ground, and then land, like, in the grass right next to him, and you see a tiny little bat foot out from the back just fucking thwap the side of the arm. So, yeah. Is there anything else you would like to do before I do this?
Not for now.
Cool. So, as you guys spend your time mourning Orbies, we shift to a different part of the world, on a different plane, at a different time of day. At a different time in general, from what you guys know. Excuse me. And we see a desert, stretching out for miles around.
It's like
Hot, blistering sun beating down on this group of people. Kacper, would you like to describe who you are? I'm sorry, Syl, would you like to describe who you are with? That's fine, I
yeah,
don't
so
care.
first there's Alashtar, and then joining him is Varric, a ranger dragonborn, Niamad, a fighter dragonborn, their brother and sister, Glow, a fire ganassi artificer, Misbis, a tiefling warlock, and then OK, a changeling blood hunter, and we're all on a quest. We basically have to find a horse.
Oh, that's right.
I like
Ahead
this
of
quest
you.
already.
Ahead of you, amongst the sand and rippling mirages, you see what looks like an oasis thick with trees, and a single, lone horse drinking from this pond.
Oh my god, yes, it's the horse! Still says, and then he claps slightly. Horse!
The Dragonborn looks at you and goes, "Yes, Syl, that's what we were looking for. That's why we're here. Did you forget?"
Syl looks at him and is like, "Shut the fuck up! Let's just go get it."
You're right, let's go
And
get it.
Syl starts running towards the horse.
You begin to make your way across the sand. Your boots sinking in ever so slightly, from the weight of your person, kicking up dust behind you as you sprint ahead of your group, that you've been traveling with for years at this point. As you are sprinting towards this oasis, your foot seems to sink in a little more. And a little more. And at the third step from you noticing a change in what you were walking with, the sand gives out from underneath you, and you fall into it.
Yelps. You know that sound?
You hear calls, people calling your name from behind you, the rest of your group, in a panic as you fall through the ground and into a different world. Amongst you, you could from your immediate sight, you see canopies and rain clouds and trees as far as the eye can see. A vastly different environment to the one you were just in. I need you to make me a dexterity saving throw.
Great. While this is happening, Syl is yelling very loudly.
Make a perception check, everyone who's crying.
Perception.
I'm making a dexterity, right?
Fuck, yeah. Yes. 17. Yeah,
12.
Mina hears it. 12?
9.
7?
Oh wait, Executor's also
13.
crying, but he does
Yeah,
not want to.
13. Anyone who rolls over a 10, you hear a mid-toned voice screaming. Mid-tone, so it's not like, it could be an alto, it could be a tenor kind of range.
Cool.
Just fucking
What does
howling
xylophone mean?
from above you.
I don't know, I'm too busy crying.
What was that dex save?
7.
7? And you're falling from the canopy. So, you're taking... 6 damage from the branches, and you're falling probably... how much health do you have?
58.
58? Yeah, you're gonna take 66 damage. I hope I don't kill you immediately.
66 damage.
Yeah, 3,
Really funny.
5, 8, 12, what is 12 plus 6? 18, plus 5 is, 23 points of bludgeoning damage as you fall 60 feet through the canopy onto the ground. You guys hear this yelling get louder and louder, and then the raucous snapping of branches through the canopy above.
Wait, so how
and then
much
a
damage
loud
do I take
thump.
overall?
What?
How much damage do I take overall?
53 plus 6.
So, 59.
Yes, that number.
One more than my health. Okay.
Wait, did I kill you immediately? Then get rid of the 6. Get rid of the 6, because I was just like, well, you're gonna be hitting branches, so let's throw that in. If I killed you immediately, get rid of the 6, because I didn't want to do that. I was like, yeah, let's just approximate that. Let's not do any math on that one. Why would I want to do math?
Great.
Yeah, I am genuinely abysmal at doing quick maths, so...
Just the worst.
Yeah, it's terrible. So... You guys hear this thump, followed by this groan. This just, coming from behind you guys who are crying.
I don't hear it. Oh wait.
Anyone who rolled over a 10 hears it, hears the falling, and then anyone who rolled over a 5 hears the thump. Mina whips her head around immediately. What are the rest of you guys doing? A little bit just...
I'm gonna go up and then, like, just yell, "Are you good?"
Wait, okay, can I notice that? Wait, yeah, can I notice that, like, that everyone's attention now went towards something else and be like, wait a minute, why is everyone looking somewhere?
Yeah, that's fine.
What happened?
Syl sits up, groans, and then stands, and then stumbles a little.
Yeah.
And leans against you.
Immediately before you, at the edge of this clearing, which is where you fell through, you see a cluster of people, 4 of which are in tears, 1 of which is, I'm sorry, 3 of which are in, no. You see a dead orc, you see a large red bird person holding a green elf, you see a human that looks weird like you, so not quite human, but human, if that makes sense. And a frog. And then you see this gnome who just yelled at you. And her alligator. And the robot. I forgot about the robot.
I do a light, awkward smile and a wave awkwardly.
Go on. Anyone else?
I kinda
Oh, fuck,
wanna...
Mary left. Oh,
yeah, I was gonna say that. Yeah, Mary had to do something.
God damn it! So you're just staring at each other quietly at this clearing.
Can I just like move a little bit behind Grum, all like worried and scared, and just be like, "Who are you?"
Grum thinks it is an angel like you. Syl, your experience in this place. First of all, you are like, huh, wow, I fell here. That's not so bad. Your next thought is, where the fuck am I?
Like,
the sensation, yeah, you feel like shit. You're just bruised and battered. There's a couple of scratches and shit on you from falling.
I use Mind Link to talk with one of the nearest people. I'm like, hey, where am I?
The closest person to you is Paperclip.
And I do it to Paperclip.
So she hears it in her mind?
Yup.
You don't see his mouth move, Paperclip, but you, in your head, you hear this voice come through clearly.
My mom called me.
I get spooked. And then I'm like, who is that?
Kacper, no, did you leave? God damn it. Kacper! No! Fuck!
Yeah, what? Yeah?
Paperclip said something to you.
What did Paperclip say?
Abril.
Who is that?
I say, I am, Syl, so very nice to meet you. Please tell me where I am.
I have no idea, I'm sorry, but it's nice to meet you too.
Great. Syl sits down. Crisscross applesauce.
Oof.
Do I notice that, like, this person looks bad? Like,
Make a perception check. You should be able to see this.
23.
Oh yeah, no, he looks rough. You can tell. It's just he looks like absolute fucking shit right now.
I mean, I did fall from the sky.
I mean, I didn't see. I didn't
Okay, I finished a vague coloration of my dude. I kind of got lazy with some of the colors, so you just kind of gotta guess with their general placements. So I just got half colored some of the stuff.
Nice.
Stupid scrolling thing.
You gotta introduce Rhys. You gotta.
Okay, here he is. He's got purple apparently. That's what happened. Purple.
I love the
See
general
this esteemed
colors.
gentleman.
Ooh.
Oh, wonderful. Love that.
I thought you didn't even color in the wings. You just sort of did lines that indicate maybe there's color.
Yeah, they're white and they're dyed the ends of them. I just kind of wanted to show so I could do stuff.
Yeah.
I'll still be coloring him. That's just what he looks like, basically.
Nice.
Awesome. So.
Can I do on this weird person channel the ability to preserve life?
What does it say that you can do it on?
Just creatures that do not affect undead.
Well, not undead,
Yes,
so.
you can. I'm sorry. That's right. That's a healing thing.
Also,
Yeah.
I'm changing his name from Ivius to Levius because I keep confusing the I for an L.
Levius, got it. Alright. Where's the...
I like that better anyways. Levius.
There we go. Alrighty. Alrighty. You ready to join us then?
Yep.
Cool. I need you to make me a
I
person.
can wait for like another minute too so I can get chicken or whatever.
Oh yeah, you're good. Go for it.
I'm starving.
Yeah, for sure. Just let me know. Alrighty. So, yeah, you can do preserve life.
Okay.
You guys preserve his life. I get food.
Yes.
Okay, then I heal the strange person 20 health as long as it's below maximum health. Well, below half of max.
Okay. It is, because you have 50 something that's over 25. You're good.
Yeah.
Is that touch? Or is it just a thing?
It's just a thing, because I present the Miku doll, and then, yeah.
you see this teary-eyed, glowing-eyed human just hold out this, like, Raggedy Ann style doll to you. And, yeah, you suddenly feel this, like, vitality flowing through you. Not a lot, but it's enough to be like, oh, fuck. I'm not about to die anymore. But you scared the gnome.
Well, I didn't mean to. It's not my fault that I fell through the sky.
The gnome asked, okay. Okay, so, talk to each other. Or do something. What do you want to do? I'm gonna ask that a lot.
I speak telepathically to the glowy-eyed dude holding the doll at my face. And I go, do you know where we are?
I just send a message being like, we're in the Feywild.
Do you know how to get out?
Nope, that's what we're looking for. And our dead pal over there, as you can see, and I like gestured towards the dead Orbies, was trying to help us get out, was trying to find us how to get out, but yeah. And then I start crying. No, okay, I send in the message like asterisk sobs, asterisk.
Sobs, asterisk. Great. He'll go, okay, and just sort of like, you know that face you make when you're like, what the hell?
Yeah.
You know, because who the fuck message thinks asterisk sobs asterisk?
Grum at this goes up to you and says, "Are you an angel?" Just tears pouring down her face.
Mind link, I say, no. And then I stand up. I use my cool quarterstaff to stand up.
Have magic mind powers? And then the frog's just crying and doing that. Brendon's mute. I am sad. Alrighty. So what would you guys like to do now that you are standing, Syl?
Well, I guess I'll join these people because they're, you know, a way out, and I need to find a way out because I gotta go back to my pals who are currently in the desert and just watch me fall into a hole.
Ah, my head! Oof.
Ooh.
I forgot the plate was hot. Sorry, I forgot the plate was hot, and I couldn't just drop it because I would have broken the plate and lost my food.
Really good.
Sorry.
You're good. So. Wonderful. Alrighty. So.
Okay. Let me just go sit down, and I can try and hop in.
So.
Because I cannot do stuff and walk around with plate of food.
Precisely. Brain process. So. Come on, keep up mind. So, you guys are greeting each other and joining. Alrighty, you ready? Roll me a perception check.
Perception check. Okay. What dice for that?
A D20, and then add your perception modifier, which is in your skills.
D20. Okay, let me just delete all these other dice on my screen. Okay, D20. It's a 17, and which modifier?
Your perception, that's in your skills.
Perception is a +3.
So an unnatural 20, nice. Name?
Levius.
Levius, thank you. Sitting in a tree, above this clearing, watch as this person appears pretty much in midair, crashes down through the trees, and into the group of recently mourning friends. You have been watching them doing this pretty much since morning time when you first noticed that the dryads seemed to be having a disagreement in the clearing below you. What would you like to do?
He's going to, this is hard because I haven't finished developing his personality, but,
You're good. You'll get it along the way.
Well, he's very skeptical. He's been watching them for a while now, so he doesn't really deem them as much of a threat. So, he decides he doesn't know anything about the new person, so he's still pretty skeptical of them. So his solution is... Well, actually, he concludes that he can't just go out and punch the dude because none of the people here know him, so they'll all be just like, what the fuck? So he's smart enough to figure that out, so he kind of hops down and pulls out his club and is just like, where did you come from, stranger?
You see this winged elven man descend from the trees, whom you had not noticed prior, brandish a club, and question the Kalishtar.
Question the man, the falling man!
The falling man.
I say with my cool mind thing to the thing that just came down, I was like, the sky, duh.
This is obvious, but what are your intentions in it's not exactly his forest, but you'd probably say his forest anyways.
Yeah.
In my forest!
I use my little mind thing to say to them, just assume I'm always going to be using the mind thing to talk.
Okay, got it.
And I say, my intentions are to find a way to leave your forest, pal.
Well, I know you're telling the truth, he says, holding the club a bit in a more menacing pose, right about ready to swing it at someone.
Well, technically you can never know when someone's telling you the truth. That's what he says.
Your silly logic does not help me!
The frog looks up at you, the frog who is not currently here, and goes, "Are you an angel?"
I turn my head to look at the frog, and I'm just... No!
Grum cries.
Can I now point? Can I send a message to this second mysterious person and just be like, "What are you now doing here?"
Yeah, you can.
Yes,
What am I doing here?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I live here!
Okay, I send a message and be like, "Oh,
He's
sweet. Can you
yelling
tell us how to get out?"
What did you say?
Johny.
Oh, sweet. Can you tell us how to get out?
Can I tell him to get out? How to get out?
There's a couple of different ways. I'll say because you live here, you know. There's a couple of different ways you can get out. Kacper, so you can get out, like I said, a couple different ways. Fey crossings are fairly actually common. You can accidentally walk into and out of the Feywild very easily. You can also go to pretty much any city or establishment and find a planar gate, which is like a portal that can lead you to a different plane, although it's never guaranteed what plane you're actually going to. The way you end up going to and from the prime material plane is, the doors in the tree, like the way that our group got here. They found a door in a tree in the jungle and they went through it. You typically wander around until you find one of those and then go through it and then come back through it. But it takes quite a while.
Can I identify the doors then?
You can. It looks like a normal wooden door that is just in a tree. There's one that, because it's kind of a little bit random, but there's some consistency to them occasionally. You do know of a few that are there most of the time.
Alright.
Well, you really know where to copy and paste that.
I had to finish chewing, otherwise.
You're good. For interplanar travelers, we're getting into like the alternate dimension stuff of D&D. I'll explain this in a minute. Interplanar travelers, there's the words. Typically they go through gated or keyed portals or portals just in cities for people that are intentionally going through. Or for people that don't like big cities would go to the wilderness portals. The ones who are okay with it typically go to the city ones, if that makes sense.
Alright. So he's gonna wander around the forest with them basically, because he doesn't like cities unless he's actually getting something out of them. So he says,
"Oh, Stanford."
Yes, but only because it'll make you leave sooner.
I should just send a message. I was like, "Okay, thank you. Also, what's your name?"
How would he introduce himself?
Probably really aggressively.
Yeah, definitely.
A lot of swear words.
My name is Levius, and do not you fucking forget it. He doesn't think through his sentences before he finishes them, so.
Wonderful.
Seems like being like, "Okay, hi, Levius."
So
he also he still is ready to beat someone, but he puts club kind of back on his back because he's just like begrudgingly dealing with this.
Cool. So, what would you guys like to do? Now that you're all standing in this clearing, staring at each other, there's a dead orc on the ground. There's a bat. Regina's still just sitting on the ground.
I send a message to the dead body.
It doesn't go through.
Yeah.
So what did you say, Brendon?
Screech. Insert bat noises? What do you want from me?
Quiet chirping noises from the ground next to the dead orc. Lil Bitch and Mina, what would you like to do now that you see this exchange going on? I want to give you all opportunities.
Didn't the dryads say that we could like stay here for a bit?
Oh yeah, no, they're fine with it. They don't mind if you guys are here because you guys haven't really done anything.
Does that mean that we get like somewhere to sleep, or do we just set up camp here?
You can just set up camp here. It is, time-wise, it's probably about 1 o'clock-ish in the afternoon.
Oh. Mary's back.
Hey,
Mary's
what's up,
back.
everybody? My name
Mary's
is
back.
Cutie Pie.
You're still crying. Okay, let's catch Mary up real quick. Would anyone like to do that for me, or do you want me to do
Okay,
it?
Mary.
I fell through the sky, and then someone else flew from the sky and yelled at me because I fell through the sky. That's what happened.
That's like a start of
Basically.
like a fan fiction or something. We both fell through the sky.
I came out of a tree.
Oh, the thing is, currently there's been a lot of telepathic speaking.
Yeah, there's not a lot of actual noise going on. There's just kind of.
Except for me yelling at
Yeah.
everyone.
Okay,
Yeah.
Grum gave
No,
her
there was
consciousness
fat
back and just starts
noises.
riveting.
Grum through her tears just
Grum
croaks.
reverts
Hang
back
on, I
to
have a frog
frog.
noisemaker. So. It's about 1 o'clock in the afternoon. There are 2 new people. Orbies is dead. What would you like to do?
Grum lost consciousness for a bit, so Grum would like to ask, who are you? And you too. I like
Levius
the sound
gets
of wiping.
even more aggressive.
Oh, you want to be
As I
aggressive?
stated before, my name is Levius, and if you forget it one more time, I will beat it into you.
It still goes the exact opposite
Grum
way and
thinks
gets
that's
less
amazing.
aggressive
I
or
will do.
shy and says telepathically to Grum, just still.
Wait, can I do like the weird squat with like the when you put your fingers to your head, like you intentionally hard? I do that and message to Syl. Okay. No, I message Syl's K. Just K.
Yes, you hear that in your mind still.
Question. Wait, what's your character's name, Rhys? Because I heard Leviathan or Leviathus.
Levius.
Levius. Okay. I'm really bad at remembering names, so if I do forget, I do apologize.
Yeah, I probably am gonna forget at least a few times.
He's
All
really
good.
bad at remembering names too. Like he gets all high and mighty about you remembering his name, but he won't remember your name like at all.
That's. I only have 4 letters in my name.
Did Levius hear the other new person's name?
Syl-Vash, did you actually tell anyone else your name other than telepathically?
Not to, I said it to the gnome.
Okay, so no. Nobody else except for Grum and Paperclip knows Syl-Vash's name.
Can I go over to Paperclip and go, Grum knows his name is Syl.
So Levius kind of like has his arms crossed because he's still in a bad mood, but he kind of looks between everyone here and is just like, actually, he didn't actually say he was. He only said he was gonna leave the other new person out, but he just kind of assumes everyone else is gonna go with because he doesn't like any of them. So he's just like, if you want me to leave you out, I need to know who the hell I am talking to.
Syl very calmly, mindfully says, Syl.
Quiet voice.
Grum forgot your question. Grum heard words and Grum got scared.
Introduce yourself to me! How big is Grum?
Grum
About 3 feet tall.
Grum's name is Grum.
Introduce yourself to me, tiny man!
Grum is a Grum introduces Grum's self. Hello, Grum is Grum, and I put out my hand to shake.
I kind of look down at him, just he just like looks over at Syl, just like, okay.
I start tearing up because I
Sounds
did
like
get
an
my
F,
hand
which is
shaken.
an S to get it wrong with. So, Syl Grob, got it.
Nice wave hands like I'm Johny.
Awesome.
Johnny, got it.
Is this the DM like breaking into the room and like awesome?
No,
Totally radical.
This is just me vibing. I was about to ask Mar and Brendon if they wanted to pipe in at all with all this going on.
I'm just sitting over there being like, what is happening?
Mina's a little bewildered. She's just kinda, okay, there's a lot of noises. Regina, Brendon, what would you like to do?
Insert bat noises.
Okay, are you moving at all, or are you sitting next to Orbies' corpse making bat noises?
Follow the frog.
Are you gonna sit on the frog, or are you just gonna be next to the frog as a bat on the ground?
Sit on top of the frog.
Bet on the frog, whatever.
Dominance.
Grum, as you tear up from not having your hand shaken, all of you around there see this tiny little bat flitter up and sit on top of the frog's head, and because you don't currently have your underwear on your head, Grum, can you please make me a Constitution saving throw, Regina? As I choke on my own tongue.
Finally, someone remembers the poison except for me.
Your egg is a fair point.
19.
I didn't keep too well. What did you say?
19.
You do not get poisoned, but it is very sticky. You've probably got another 10 to 12 days on your egg.
I want my egg.
Out of everyone who didn't introduce themselves, what do they vaguely look like? Because in about 5 seconds, he's gonna decide names for them.
Alrighty. Everybody describe your character, one by one. Start with...
Who didn't introduce themselves?
oh, well, Mary's gone. Regina didn't introduce herself because she is currently a bat and cannot speak. Lil Bitch did not...
register as a bat, he just doesn't care.
Lil Bitch did not introduce themselves because, they're watching. It is entertaining. This is entertaining. Mina did not introduce herself. The, Springtime Eladrin. It basically looks like a dryad, but more green and more elf-like. If you know what that looks like. It's a green elf, basically.
Okay.
Did anyone else not introduce themselves? Grum did, Johny did, Syl did, Paperclip did not. So the gnome, there is a green-haired, green-skinned gnome, with an alligator.
Does they have a pointy hat?
No. She has 3 tits. Paperclip, anything else on your character?
Yes. No.
Okay.
I didn't realize I was mute. Describing our characters. I'm a green frog. Who is...
Is the frog big enough and has it spoken to me, and would I register it as a person?
Yes, the frog is 3 feet tall and it speaks Common and Goblin.
Okay.
And she is very cute.
Yes,
Frog
it is adorable.
3 green. Boom.
Cool, so I'm pretty sure that's everyone who's not introduced themselves.
Wait, can I be called Lima Bean?
And my foot tapping, and like, no, the other ones haven't answered me, so I just point at them with the names, and I'm just like, there we go, I'm good now.
Awesome. Wonderful. So, what would you guys like to do? You're standing in this clearing, introducing each other.
I want to leave egg.
What are you turning into to do that?
A chicken.
Okay, so as you guys are standing here, this especially for I need to learn the names, Levius and Syl-Vash, you see this gnome slowly kind of like into a chicken and sit down and begin to strain. Please roll me a d20.
I got 17.
So I will...
Are you laying an egg?
No. He can certainly try, he's got wings.
You can try. Abril, you rolled a 17. Yeah, you eke out an egg with a little bit of straining, and it comes out, and it is a chicken egg, and you feel satisfied.
Does that mean, like, we don't even need... Okay, so does that mean basically we have an infinite food source? If Abril just keeps laying eggs, we can keep having scrambled eggs? Because if one of us has a fire spell...
I don't know how humane that is, but yeah, I guess so.
We talked about this all at the beginning when we were covering doors.
Yeah, so all we need to do is just someone with a fire spell. Just crack an egg on a rock or something, fire spell it, boiled, scrambled egg.
I know exactly what Levius does. His first thought is to kick the chicken.
I guess.
What the fuck? And kicks the chicken.
I guess make an attack roll, and I'll check the chicken stats in the monster manual. I'm sorry, Paper.
Which should I?
Roll a
should I roll?
d20 and add your strength.
I've got a lot of strength.
Yeah, you'll probably kill the chicken. It's fine.
Rolled a throw. I rolled a 5, so we have pluses. So 5, 6, 7, 8 on with the strength.
8 with the strength. Okay, I need to look up the stats for a chicken. I'm pretty sure that hits. It might be a 10 on that, but there's no chicken stat in the monster manual, so I have to Google it. So let's do D&D chicken.
Can it be abyssal chicken? Because I hate how those look like.
No.
It's beautiful.
You actually do not hit the chicken, as it is. You can try again, yeah.
Okay, I wanna
D20
hit something.
D20 add strength.
I'm sad now. I rolled a 1.
You hit yourself.
So, bewildered as you were at seeing this chicken, out of reflex, your foot lashes out and you whiff the air. Out of anger at missing, you go to kick again, but you are just too blind with rage to actually hit the chicken. You can keep trying if you want. You kick the grass.
Can I roll for if I kicked in grass up on the second try?
Sure, go for it.
I keep deleting my die by accident.
That's fine.
I got a 10.
Yes, you kick the grass.
I kicked the grass in annoyance.
Cool, so,
Can I go behind Levius and go, Girl Mouse, does Levius need a pat on the back?
You can. Go for it. You do that.
Since I wasn't expecting a pat on the back, I aggressively smack my wing at you.
Make an attack roll, since we're counting your wings as unarmed strikes.
20!
Nat 20, or is that with your bonuses?
With my bonus.
Okay, so roll your damage.
I pull my wing and smack.
Yeah, so roll your damage.
Can I sneeze, like, after I take the damage or whatever,
Yeah.
because, like, feather.
In response, instead of apologizing, I just glare annoyedly.
Okay. So.
Wait, how much damage did I take?
Okay. Rhys.
Yes.
What is the damage die on your unarmed strike?
Unarmed strike, let me go to my notes. There's my unarmed defense, that's not it.
It should be under your attacks.
Under my attacks? Which attacks?
Unarmed strike.
I think it's 1d4.
I think it is.
1d4? I'll go with that.
Yeah, go with the 1d4 for now, and then add your strength modifier to it, and that's the damage that Grum takes.
1d4 was, I got a 1 on that, and my strength modifier is 3, so 4?
Yes, Grum, you take 4 damage as this wing unfurls and smacks you upside the head.
What happens
I start
to
tearing
me?
up and sneezing.
Oh, no,
Regina,
I
make a
think it's
dexterity save. It's fine.
I think it's 1d6.
Okay.
And they have 5 key points, just so you know.
Okay. Grum,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
sneeze. Regina, make a dex save to try to stay on Grum's head.
14.
Yeah, you stay on the head. You get a couple feathers, but you're fine. You hear an chew from the frog. Alrighty. Now you have an
I say nothing.
There are just
I'm just angry looking.
Grum, you get hit, and now you have something glaring at you. Cool. What would the rest of you like to do?
I'd like to ask, whatever his name is, the one that just flew down.
Levius.
Hey, so yeah, Levius. So can you, like, take us to an exit, please? Monsieur? He says Monsieur.
I turn my head back, or he turns his head back to face him. He kind of rolls his eyes, arms still crossed, and just like, fine.
Okay.
And I kind of like turn, wave my hand, just follow me. We'll find it eventually.
Cool, cool. So, let me take a glance at my map real quick. I just gotta move a little bit to see it. Yeah, let's take you that way. We'll go that way. There's a door that you know of to the west that tends to be there. And it sits in a tree at the base of the mountains, but it's like a beefy tall kind of tree, and it's right on the edge of where the trees finally end and the actual rocky terrain begins. So, you begin to head west through the jungles. Well, it's a weird mix between a jungle and a forest. It's almost a swamp, but it's drier than a swamp. So it's kind of hard to explain this environment, but not all regions. What? Yeah.
Normal?
Not all regions of the Feywild look like this, but this is just where this one happens to be. Cool. So, are all of you just leaving the corpse of the orc to follow this, new person? I forget the name of their beast. This elf with wings. This angry winged man.
Can I just I want to look at what stuff Orbies had.
You're gonna loot through his bags?
Yeah.
Go for it. Make an investigation check, and then Orbies, can you send me your inventory?
Yeah, I can. Do you want a screenshot, or do you want me to try and copy and paste? I'm already copy and pasting.
Yeah.
Investigation?
Yes, please. And I'll dictate what you find from this.
Go.
That
Holy shit, okay.
Yeah. He had a lot of stuff, Caitlin.
I know, it's because you kept grabbing everything. A 21? Okay, I'm gonna copy paste this. You find all sorts of shit on him. Let me actually fucking type it out, or not type it out, paste it. There you go, have fun with all of that new stuff. If you're taking it, write it down. If you're not taking it, don't. You're gonna be about...
Where are we taking stuff off of Orbies?
Johny is. The rest of them are walking.
Help?
So, okay, who is following
Grum?
the angry winged man?
Wait, can I shout out? Grum asked Levius to please wait. Grum wants to investigate. That rhymes!
Levius stops, like abruptly turns with a like the biggest glare he could possibly make on his face.
While he does this, can I do the frog
annoyed
smile?
that he has to stop.
Wait, Caitlin, also, one thing that's not written there, my longsword talent.
Oh, that's right, the one... Oh, that's right, Talon. It's a +1. That's right.
Wait, do I know that Orbies ate the gemstone?
Yes, you watched him do it.
You watched me do it.
I also watched him do
You'd
it.
have to cut into my stomach to get them out.
Can I try to get the gemstone?
Yes, you
Can
can.
Grum help? Grum wants money.
So, okay, Regina, you are sitting on top of Grum. Paperclip, you are watching all of this unfold. Little Bitch, you are also watching all of this unfold with Mina. Levius, you are glaring at the frog. I just want to get an idea of what everyone's doing.
I want to do a frog wink
Syl-Vash, what are you doing?
Awkwardly watching them. A little disgusted because they're cutting someone open.
Yeah, they're gonna. And then Grum and Johny are actually carving into this orc. Okay. I bumped my mic. Alrighty, so you're cutting into the orc. What are you cutting into the orc with? Your friend that you've traveled with for fucking 2 years now. You're gonna carve open his stomach for his gemstones. Real great friend.
Orcs wanna. Okay, do you think I feel like an orc would rather want us to lie about his death and say he was gashed out by a giant, horrible monster trying to protect us that I drank dragon's throw up. Gotta be honest here. We're doing him a favor.
Okay. Johny, what are you using to cut open the orc?
I'm trying to think what would be good.
What do you have?
Yeah, let's use the battle axe Hugh.
So you're gonna take Hugh off of his corpse and use it to cut him open?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. I need you to make me a medicine check. Don't add your proficiency.
Can I help?
or unless you have proficiency in it. Yes, give advantage.
Yay.
Because
So
you were not
that's
using a medical thing. I just wanted to make sure you had something to do it with.
that number, and then that. Okay, thankfully so that was 17.
17. You cleave through the first layer of flesh, and then again through the next layer of fat, and then into the muscle underneath, using the actual like size of the battle axe to almost like twist and push the flesh and sinew and muscle away from the actual organs. And inside you see organs. It's gross. There's a lot of blood. It pools up dark, thick, and red out of the actual body. And once you actually find the stomach, you can sink the blade into it and rip it open with this sharp thing. Inside you see, first of all, you see the acid come pouring out of it, sizzling against the exterior of the actual organs, and inside you see an indecipherable mash of the food that you have been eating along the way, and amidst that you see several very valuable gemstones.
Several.
Are they in the acid?
Yes.
Do you think stomach acid would dissolve diamonds?
No, God, no.
Do you think I can grab it?
Yeah, do we know if we can grab it without hurting our hand?
Make an intelligence check.
I'll do it. I am smart.
Okay.
Help me.
Well, yeah, can I either help or is it going to be separate roles? Or...
If you're helping, you can give her advantage.
Okay, then I tell Grum. Green.
I nod furiously. Okay, I got. Oh, that's. Oh. A 10.
You think it'll be fine?
I have a glove.
Yeah, it'll probably be fine.
I quickly grab in and grab out.
What are your gloves made of?
Leather.
What gems are you grabbing? Orbies, Kacper, can you describe the color of the many gems you've shoved down your throat?
Well, I think malachites are green and so are paradots. I think pearls are kind of whitey. Moonstones, I feel like they would be gray.
They're whitish.
I'm not sure.
They're white.
The diamonds.
Ooh, I want to grab a moonstone. I have an idea what I want to do.
Blue.
What color are you grabbing? Green, you said? Or Johny said, what are you?
I want to grab the moonstone because I have an idea of what I want to do with it.
I think carnelians are red.
They could be orange or red. I don't remember exactly. You shove your you shove your hand into the stomach and you pull out this moonstone, and as you do, you feel you suddenly feel the actual gem through the glove, and as you put the gem down and look at your glove, the acid has eaten a hole through portions of your glove. Not there's a hole through it. Clearly, you can touch the gem, but it looks like that the acid that was on the gem has actually like soaked into, quote unquote, the actual leather and has eaten through that. If I correctly understand how hydrochloric acid works, that's what happens.
Is there water nearby?
Well, because hydrochloric acid eats away at organic matter. That's why you can put it in glass.
Well, I was gonna ask if I could wash the gem.
It is raining. It's not like pouring, it's like...
Can I like kind of rub it in the grass, trying to clean
it's like
it from the hydrochloric
it's between raining and drizzling. It's sitting at that like weird middle stage. What's up?
Wait, can it... Well, actually, Mary, you say your thing first.
No, you go ahead.
How weird you're doing things
No,
first.
you go ahead.
Mary was talking first. Mary, go.
Okay, I was asking if I could rub it to try to get rid of the hydrochloric acid, and then if it gets muddy or something, can I wipe it on like my shirt or something?
Yeah, you do that. You wipe it off in the grass and you rub it on your shirt and you look at it and you're like, okay, yeah. I mean, you're still holding it with your now wholly gloved hand, but
Okay, I switched to my other hand. Does it burn a hole in it?
You have gloves on both of your hands, so once you put it over into your other hand, no, it doesn't.
Okay, I long jump to Levius, and I say, Grum has a gift.
This frog leaps over to you and holds out this moonstone.
Wait,
is it
yes.
in front of me? Okay. I have been kind of angrily watching this, and with the frog in front of me, like, just like I have saying that they have a gift, I kind of glare at the frog, and I don't exactly know what it is, since I don't really care about gems or anything. Like, as long as I got food, I don't really care. I'm just like, I eye it, and I'm just like, is it dangerous? Like, I'm suspicious of this dude. I don't know if he's trying to kill me.
Grum cleaned it. Grum is like 80. Can I do an insight check to make sure I cleaned it? Like when? Like
yes,
good?
you can. I'll let you roll for it.
I think I cleaned it. Okay. I rolled a nat 1.
No, it is still dripping acid. You can see the acid shimmering on the surface, and it should be burning your hand, but you suddenly stop and rationalize that I have acid immunity now.
Look at this thing. It does not look very appealing. I mean, it's dripping in acid, and my logic is here. It's in the dead guy. What if it killed the dead guy?
Grum
I was watching them, so I would know that
Grum knows
them,
that the
but I don't
Gemso
actually
did
know
not
if
kill
it
the
was
dead
cause
guy.
of death.
Grum knows that. Look, do you want Grum to lick this?
Yes, and that.
Do you want Grum to lick this? Grum has acid immunity.
Let's
Grum will be fine.
step back, because he's just like, what the fuck?
Grum just wants to give you a gift.
Levius is just kind of, you know, reaches into his bag, pulls out, you know, a little scrap of fabric that he actually, I don't even know if he has anything that would be considered a scrap of fabric. Let me check.
I think yes, you have like an extra set of common clothes. You could tear them up if you need to. You have a disguise kit.
I kind of grab like one of like,
you probably
one of my one of my spare shirts, and just like kind of. My hand, which is already covered in bandages, just kind of wrap it around my hand, just kind of grab it, just like, fine, I have taken it.
I do a happy frog noise, and I do like little clap hand things.
Does it burn the shirt?
No, it does not. It is actually clean.
I rolled a nat 1, so I just think I have acid immunity.
Grum is under the impression that she could just hold acid, and then you can see that it is actually the gem is clean. It is not like shimmery or anything. It doesn't really look wet other than from the rain kind of thing. It's good.
I still do not trust it.
It's a moonstone.
I leave it wrapped up in the shirt and shove it in my bag.
Wet anyway. Do y'all not know what moonstone looks like?
No.
They don't.
No, they don't. Not knowing what moonstone looks like.
Levius certainly doesn't.
It's like whitish and iridescent.
Slightly metallic, but more like pearly. And it's just white.
I hear cat meow.
Yeah.
His boy.
No, it's the other one. She's like, me watching. I'm like, give my water because she's crying after my mom already went upstairs.
Alrighty, so you have this carved open orc. Yes, Johnny.
Would I know if destroy water would work on stomach acid?
How big is Orbies' cock?
Kacper?
Wasn't it like 1?
Oh,
It was 1.
I don't remember. It was so long ago.
I think it was 3.
I rolled a natural 1.
Oh, yeah, that's right. It's itty bitty. It's like Trump levels of small. So, would you know? Make an intelligence check to know what's. No, make a medicine check to see if you know what's inside of a stomach.
Medicine. Alright.
Just ignore my clock.
Okay.
You can hear it.
Okay.
Say I hear your fucking clock.
Unnatural 20.
Yeah, no, it's you know exactly what is in a stomach, and it is acid, and that is not water.
Okay. I want to try something. I want to stand 30 feet away from where Orbies is, and then create water inside of his stomach.
How much water? Oh my god.
10 gallons.
Is anyone else next to Orbies? No, right?
I think everyone
Regina's
already
on top of the
moved
frog.
away wherever-
Mina and Little Bitch are at the edge of the clearing. Okay, everybody's clear of it. Yes, you can.
I'm a little bit further.
Yeah. Johnny, you back up, and you cast Create Water inside the stomach. You see this 10-gallon cube of water. I don't entirely... It's not that much. When you look at 10 gallons, it's actually not that much. It's probably... I'm like modeling it with my hands to see if I could try to describe it.
Thinking of milk cartons and how they're
that would help. That would help. I'm trying to, cause I have fish tanks. I have fish tanks, so I know exactly what 10 gallons look like. But it's really hard to describe to people that don't have fish tanks. So it's a considerable amount. It's not like a lot, but it's a decent amount. Like, it'll cause a mess if you spill it in your house, but it's not enough to cause an issue outside. But you see this water just come flowing out of this body cavity.
Are you just cleaning his fucking corpse?
Okay, my hope is
Yeah, you
kind of
can
like
explain it.
from a safe distance. Look at it to be like, okay, did that wash the stomach acid out?
Make a perception check.
Perception. That is that. Turn on my flashlight so I can actually look at what dice I got. 19.
19? Well, currently it is a very diluted solution of acid and water. Not solution, mixture. Inside the stomach. But because, okay, the way it is there's a hole inside of him. And then there's another hole inside of the stomach. So you can see the other organs. When you cut open the stomach, it started leaking grossness. So you filled the body cavity with water, and the excess poured out of it, and further into the body. It was a mixture of the two. And the water that you actually got in the stomach before the rest of it flowed out and expanded the stomach and all that shit, is mixing with the acid, somewhat neutralizing. It's not completely, like, not acidic anymore, but it's probably, it'll still burn you, but it won't be nearly as severe as if you were just to stick your hand in an open stomach kind of thing.
Okay, I'm trying to think if there's anything else I can do to like safely grab them. Or if I should just be like, you know what, grab it.
Also, I finished the Levius art, which I'm now sending once I
Wait,
learn how to
did you like
play.
my Levius fan art? I think I did.
It's beautiful.
Beefy boy.
I guess just to
There we
be
go, there
safe,
he
I
is.
want to destroy the water that's up in the
Nice.
stomach.
You want to destroy water on the stuff in the stomach.
Yeah.
Man, how big is this cock?
1 inch.
What?
No,
Oh,
not
Levius.
Kacper. Levius.
Okay, now you're talking about Orbies. So you destroy water on the stomach, and
Yeah, so it's remove 10 gallons.
10 gallons. You see as you cast this, the water that was slowly flowing and dribbling out of the cavity disappears. You see a lot of the skin and tissue around it begin to shrivel quite a bit. But as you're looking from a distance, it still looks like the acid is left behind in the actual stomach. As like, crispy.
Would it be like a bunch of the moisture?
Yeah, a lot of the moisture's gone, but the acid is still there, because it's destroyed water, not...
So then now you just concentrated
you
again?
basically undid what you
You basically did something that you absolutely
Okay, that's what I was wondering if it was gonna happen or not. Can I just try to like tip the acid out of his body?
Yeah, you can certainly try.
Alright,
Tip
then
out acid.
I try to tip out
Orbies,
the
how much
acid.
did you weigh? Let's
You guys
see.
are spending-
How much did you weigh?
Orbies weighed a lot.
233 pounds. Johnny, you weighed 135. What's 5 times your strength score?
5 times strength. 5 times strength? That's 45.
Your strength score? Your ability
My
score,
strength
not
score
your...
is 9.
Well, you're pushing. I'll say make a strength check. We'll do that. Let's do that.
There's a chance, but it's unlikely.
Turn on flashlight. 17.
17 with a weight of 135, even though your strength is weak. With a great effort, you're able to wedge your arm underneath of his back and use your shoulder and leg to push up and under him to basically tip out anything left inside of him. And as you roll this orc over, if you look over him, you see that the gems and the mash of, like, leftover food particles, someone left, shift in the stomach, and the acid drain out of the body. Are you tipping it all the way over, or just enough to get the liquid out?
Yes, enough to get the liquid out.
You release this massive body with, like, oh, I don't want to get crushed by it kind of thing. And there is no more, like, actual liquid acid inside of the cavity.
Man, you guys are spending a lot of
Yeah, I
time
know.
just
It's like...
Well, I wanted to.
It's been like an hour just you trying to get these gemstones.
It takes me time, Kacper.
He's thinking.
Okay, wait, so now they're safe to grab. Okay, I do that, and I want to leave. I want to take out one strand of Miko hair and place it in there. And then say a prayer.
So you... I probably should have mentioned, our cleric is a cleric who worships Hatsune Miku as his god. So... you pull out a piece of the yarn that was Hatsune Miku's hair, and you set it inside of the cavity that you opened in the orc, and you say a prayer to your lovely deity of music and creativity. And you are finally, I am hoping... Well, he had so much other shit on his person. So much other shit.
Yeah, I'm so much...
And you spent all this time getting the gemstones that you watched him eat. Just want to put that into picture.
Oh, I get the money.
So...
Oh yeah, Orbies has, 483 gold pieces, 1,305 silver pieces, 110 copper pieces, and 245 electrum pieces.
That's a lot of money. Are you taking all of it? Or are you guys splitting it?
The main thing I was planning to do is kind of just like at some point to just share with Grum also the listening to like, okay, it's
are you taking everything from him? Just as a group, are you taking everything from this corpse of your friend? Okay.
Yeah.
Moises, you have it. We'll sort it out later. This is gonna take forever logistically.
Yeah, that's why.
Alrighty.
I'm just gonna sort it out later.
So once you get these gemstones out of this stomach, you are ready to go as you wish. As you guys begin to walk westward, you notice that Little Bitch and Mina stay behind in the clearing. Just talking, you know, quiet conversation back and forth. Alrighty. So. Well, you guys are walking. So, you begin your trek through this jungle forest. I would like you... What's your marching order? So basically, what order are you walking in?
I imagine Levius is in front because he's leading.
Syl is last.
Johny, Paperclip, Regina?
I'll be in the
Grum
middle.
is in the middle. Johny, Paperclip, Regina.
Let's say
Third.
I am on
Oh, that's right. You're on the frog.
I'm
okay,
on
that
frog.
puts Paperclip second. Alrighty. I would like everybody to make me perception checks.
Do I roll a d20?
Yes. Roll a d20 and add your wisdom modifier.
I got a...
Well, it's your perception
I got
modifier,
a 10
but it's perception's based on wisdom.
Executor,
Keep forgetting he
baby!
exists.
I got a natural
5, natural
Executor
1,
got
18, 11.
11.
23.
Nat
20. Interesting.
Ooh.
I know.
And 76. Give me 1 second. I'm looking for a thing. Let's see. 1476. Alrighty. As you are walking through the early afternoon, Regina, you just walking through this jungle, through the rain and the, you know, somewhat grossness. But I must reiterate, this is a very pleasant place to be in. It is relaxing, it is calming, you feel almost a sense of euphoria just being here. And as you are traipsing your way through this jungle, Regina, you see a small brown book, cast aside, upside down and open in the undergrowth.
Can I check to like open it and see what's in it?
I feel like even if Levius had seen, he just wouldn't have cared.
You're checking to see what, Regina?
Like, if I can read it and what it is?
You bend over and pick it up, and it's uncommon, surprisingly enough, in this place. And it is a book on manners and etiquette. And opening to the first page, you see a 4-leaf clover pressed inside.
Huh. I am the definition of elegance and beauty.
Okay.
Still taking it.
I'll be back.
Aw, god fucking damn it. Alrighty, that was a 14? Wait. Yeah, he was a 14. Okay then, I need to mark that. So, uneventfully, as this day were, you make your way about 5 miles to the west from where you were. And you see the sky begin to darken, and the lightning bugs begin to come out, and you see these green and yellow flicks of light dotting the surroundings. Bioluminescent flora begins to suddenly start to pop, like you're starting to see glowing coming from mushrooms and flowers and fruits just around you. As you can tell, night is beginning to fall. Would you like to rest or press onwards?
Nap time.
2 for rest. Anyone else?
Let's
3
rest.
for rest.
Levius is grumpy about everyone wanting to sleep because he doesn't.
Well, if you
need much-
continue walking, you're gonna level exhaustion.
That is a possibility.
I only need 4 hours of sleep.
So,
and even then, I'm not really sleeping.
okay. Alrighty then. That means that, and then alrighty. So we're taking a long rest. So anything that you have lost, hit points, spell slots, key points,
I finally regained my 4 hit points after being smacked by a wing.
anything like that you can regain. And then would anyone like to take watch, or are you just gonna trust that you're safe?
Levius just stays awake angrily.
So Levius is on first, and then Syl-Vash is gonna take second watch. Everyone else, are you going to sleep? Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Alrighty then. First watch. I'll do Johny's in a bit, because I'm sure he's gonna try to stay up, because he does that. Levius. You remain awake, as everyone else begins to wind down in this... you find a decent place that's flat enough without too many trees to lie down, and settle themselves in, and you stay up out of spite. I would like you to make me a perception check.
Perception. Okay, let's see if I can actually roll this time. Oh, I deleted my die. I'm just like, where'd the die go? Okay, 11 plus, perception. 14.
Johny, I'll do yours in a minute. Actually, let me do this. Are you staying up for a watch at all? We have Levius on watch 1, and we have Syl-Vash on watch 2.
I'll stay up for watch 2.
Okay. So you go to sleep too. Alrighty. With a 14. Sitting up and looking around as these fools sleep in your midst. You see there's a lot of creatures that you're seeing lightning bugs and little beetles, and you see lizards running up and down the trees, and little tree frogs, and all it's a very lively environment. There's something moving almost everywhere you look. and you just kind of sit there fuming quietly in your own rage for the next couple hours before your watch ends. Is there anything you would like to actually do on your watch? Well, watch, quote unquote. You're just staying awake.
I feel like all he'd want to, at most, I can imagine him like punching a tree because he wants to train more.
So you're gonna train and punch a tree. Why don't you roll me a strength check for the damage on the tree?
Which die?
A d20 and then add your strength modifier.
Okay.
And then let's see if you hurt yourself.
Plus my strength. 12 plus my strength
15.
is 15.
Okay. 55. I'll say you don't hurt yourself punching this tree. But you find a tree and just start fucking socking it. And you, with, what'd you say, 15? You crack some of the outer layers of the bark, and you see it begin to like, not like slough off, but like crack and peel away almost, as you're just wailing at this one spot on this tree. But you don't like shatter the tree, because these are fairly large trees. They're like 60 to 120 feet high. They're like thick because they're jungle trees, but you do actually get through this first layer of the bark, and you see a little bit of that sugar water sap start to leak out. And as you're getting all this pent-up rage out, if that is all you would like to do on your watch, midnight,
that is all.
Midnight comes with almost without a hitch.
I feel like after waking the next person, he'd continue to punch the tree.
You can do that if you want. Just know that if you do stay up for a night, you have to pass a Constitution saving throw to avoid a level of exhaustion.
He might grumpily go to bed as well.
For sure. So, is there any special way you would like to wake the others up? Or you just... Johny and Syl-Vash, you feel a hard boot in your side. I think he's wearing boots. I don't have the picture pulled up. Yeah. You feel a hard boot in your side as you are awoken by this very angry birdman. Not quite birdman, angry boy with wings. And it is the beginning of your watch as he sits down to tranche. So, I would like you both to roll me perception checks, and then I need to do a thing.
Perception, where's dice? What?
21.
Okay. 11.
11. Okay. Johny, from your perception check prior, as you awaken, you see probably, I don't know, 30 feet off from where you are, this large, like, glittering almost, scale, multicolored, just laying amongst the foliage, kind of underneath, like, a group of flowers, just sitting there.
A glittering scale?
Put it
Wait,
mouth.
what do you mean scale? Like a dragon scale or like a weight
like
scale?
a fish, dragon, lizard scale kind of thing.
What is this? Weight scale don't exist yet.
No, they do.
Well, I don't know. I thought just like it's like if it was that, I'd be like, alright. I mean, that's also
No, we don't need to repeat the abacus incident. The abacus.
Oh. Can't wait. What is it? I wanna grab a stick and cast light on it so I can go towards it.
Let's see. What color is this light?
Let's see. Let's have it be purple.
You pick up a stick, and as your hand closes around it, this bright violet light, like, settles across the area, and you can see very clearly on top of your dark vision this shiny scale. Very shiny scale. It's just kind of sitting there.
Okay, and
Yep.
pick it up.
Syl-Vash, you see him do this, and you are just holding the shiny scale.
What type of shiny?
Glittery, shiny. It looks like, as you're like moving it, almost like a pearlescence, but not quite.
What does that mean?
Shiny. It's just most of the words I'm saying are just synonyms to make whatever I'm describing sound prettier than it is.
You see a shiny scale that looks pretty shiny.
Much, yeah.
Can I tell you for where the scale came from? Like, animal or stuff like that?
Make me a... nature check. Hi, Mar.
Mar is back.
Hi, Mar.
That is 12.
No clue. Could be a dragon. Could very well also be a dinosaur. You don't know.
Wait. That was that.
Wait, who left? Oh, Abril. She'll be back soon.
Abril.
She tends to disconnect.
Well, no, bro said that
Oh.
she had to go.
Damn.
In general.
Wait, and Brendon also left. I'm gonna punch them. Wait, why am I'm getting
Yeah, I think
messages
this is
and shit.
Brendon disconnects.
One moment. Let me actually see what this is.
I'm doodling on a side page of just more of
It's
Levius.
fine, we have next night. Yes. We have next night, Mary.
Odd. I'm trying to get spit out of my teeth, so I'm brushing my teeth and I'm spitting out blood,
gosh.
so.
Game.
I moved to gum, so.
Cool. So.
Like
And you rolled a 21, Syl-Vash? Okay. Is there anything you guys would like to do on your watch before we do this?
Can I talk to Syl-Vash as being like, because I don't think Syl-Vash ever told me their names. So I want to ask him what his name is.
Go.
Okay, yeah.
Punch your brothers for me, please, Moises.
I'm sorry for the brushing my teeth, Moises. I really good
Please
background
punch
music.
your brothers. Just fucking... Please. Alrighty, if you're asking him, ask him.
Yeah, I just go. I point to the person. He's what's your name?
Syl-Vash. Yeah.
Like he's been saying to fucking everyone.
Well, I'd never asked your name, and you would say it telepathically.
This man powers.
You don't watch the English YouTubers. I don't watch any.
Okay, I just go okay.
You don't watch any.
And then that's it.
Your brothers are ever interesting in their conversations.
I know, that's what I
Tell your brothers, bruh.
Cool. So, Syl, is there anything you would like to do on your watch?
Not really, no.
As you guys sit in this softly raining environment, it's very cool on this night. Clouds are still thick overhead. Not that you can see them very well through this canopy. You begin to hear dogs. Like, normal dogs. Barking. Syl hears this, not Johny, because you rolled a 14, right?
Okay.
11. Yeah.
Dogs.
And you hear
Dogs?
like foliage. Like dogs are running towards you. That's what you're hearing. But then every once in a while it stops and pauses for a second, and then it comes right back and it's closer. So like there's a steady gradient of it getting louder and then it stops. And then it's louder and there's a steady gradient of it getting even louder and then it stops. And that's what you're hearing.
I'd like to try and listen for the direction that it is coming from.
Yes. Make me an investigation check.
Okay. Let's go take
What was
a
your
look at
background
what
again?
My background? Haunted one. Yeah.
18.
18.
The dogs are haunting you.
Do you have dark vision?
I
Okay.
think so. Wait.
You do discern exactly where they're coming from. They are coming from the north, roughly. And if you have dark vision, you can see them. If you don't, then you can't. You're asleep.
I do...
Oh yeah, that's right. Oh wait,
I don't
fuck,
have
that's
dark-
right. You left and came back. What happened? You don't have dark vision, so you can't see them, but you know where you're coming from. Alrighty, little bitch. They, quote unquote, left you, with Orbies. Once they finished carving open his stomach, you and Mina hung behind with the dryads. So, if you wanted to, like, follow them when you finished, we can retcon that.
Yeah, sure, we can follow them.
You and Mina are, like, sleeping on your long rest, so anything you lost, you can get back. Cool, so...
Why don't you
yeah. So, Syl-Vash, you hear these dogs. Are you doing anything about it?
I'd like to, well,
oh wait,
I'd like
no.
to
You can see. Johny has a light. How large does that light reach?
Let me go see.
No, but I forgot he was awake. I was gonna wake him up anyway. I go up to
20 foot bright and then plus
Okay,
20
so you
foot
don't
dim.
see them yet, but you can hear them.
I go up to Johny and I ask Johny to borrow his light with my cool man powers.
Okay, his hand does stick over.
And I take out my quarterstaff and I hold it and I slowly go towards the noise.
Make a stealth check. Fuck.
I just watch Syl-Vash as Syl-Vash walks away somewhere.
All of my books are far away from me. 10! Well, that's probably not gonna do it. Let me see if I can find the page for this quickly. Because if I can't find the page, I'm just gonna Google it. B-L-I-N. Because it's like a thing. B-L-I-N, B-L-B-E, B-L-I-N-K, B-L... Nope, fuck. No, it's in the back, that's right. They separate these things so poorly. Just put everything in alphabetical order. Okay. With their participation, wisdom, yeah. You're trying to, like, walk quietly through this undergrowth, but after being in the Anorak Desert for as long as you were, you're not used to avoiding sticks to step on. So, you think you're being stealthy, you're not. And as you're holding this bright stick out, you, at the edge of your vision, you see these dogs. There's 4 of them. Bounding through the undergrowth. Just carefree as all hell. They don't look quite like any normal dog you've seen. I'm gonna send the picture to the regular thing. I'm gonna send it to the chat so you can see it. They are blink dogs. Wow. So amazing. You're good, bro. Dog. They look like that. And the thing that's causing that weird auditory thing is you're watching these dogs, right? And then you see them, like, stop existing for a minute, and then they start existing, like, a second later nearby. And they're, like, playing with each other, just bounding through this environment. And let's see if they see you. They absolutely see you. And they all pause for a second and kind of look at each other and then start bounding towards you.
Like aggressively?
Make an insight check.
Or...
They want to lick
18? No, they're just excited that they see. Ah, someone left. They're just excited that they see a person.
That was Mary.
They look really evil, especially with how wide that mouth is, but yeah, they're just happy to see you.
When they come near.
You pet them. Make an animal handling check. Why not?
Great. 6.
6.
You bitch slapped the dog.
You put your hand on it, but it does that, like, animal that doesn't want to be touched thing. Such a script. Where it, like,
Or does he put it like a cat?
yeah,
instead
pretty
of a
much. It,
dog?
like, avoids you. You touch it, but it avoids you. And they're all kind of, like, not circling you, per se, but they're all, like, it's like you walked into a house that has 4 dogs. I mean, this is the best way I can describe it. And the one that you tried to pet pauses, because you're holding your staff and you're holding a stick. And they're just enamored with both of them. They want them both.
I need the light stick to get back, but I need my quarterstaff to fight things. So, you know what? I don't care. I throw the stick with light on it very far
make a strength
away.
check.
1. Not natural. I rolled a 3 and I have -2 strength.
You go to lob this stick, but you miscalculate as you're bringing your arm back and you smack the stick into a tree, and it falls out of your hand onto the ground. And in an instant, 2 of the dogs are on it and they're doing tug of war with it. Back and forth.
Okay, well, good for those dogs. I just sort of walk back to camp. Because...
Go on.
You know... Because, like, I'm tracing my steps back because I can't see. I guess I can see at least 20 feet.
Yeah, and you weren't too far away from the camp when you were probably about 15 feet, 20 feet. So you're not bad. You can find it back pretty easily, especially because Johnny's eyes are glowing eternally. So as you're making your way back, you know that 2 of the dogs are still with you. They're just really excited that there's a person.
Great. I finished my watch. I didn't do anything else.
So you sit down back at camp. Johnny, you see Syl walk up with these 2 blink dogs. And he sits down. What are you going to do with this information?
Can you wake me up, please? I want dog.
Can I do that? Could be good. Is there anything I could do? Can I offer it some food?
Yeah. You pull out one of your rations, make an animal handling check. The things in rations are like hardtack, seeds, jerky kind of thing. So there is meat, it's just like really dried salted meat. It's not great, but it's food.
Wait.
I want dog.
Well, yeah, but we don't know that we're supposed to wake you up tomorrow, so we can't. Roll.
You do it anyway.
18? You hold out this jerky from your rations kit. And it like...
Can I
what?
Wake up from the sound of the dogs and be like, dogs.
Yeah, but they're not
2
here.
of them are. What is your... And also there's like fairly close, you are outside. What's your wisdom?
My wisdom? Like 14-ish?
What's your passive perception?
Fuck if I know.
But little bitch isn't here. Little bitch was still in the theory
retconned
with
it
me.
because Mark came back. So we'll just say that they followed behind afterwards. I was just gonna leave them there and be like, oh, they went off on their own little date if Mar wasn't gonna come back, but Mar came back, so. Johnny, with an 8, what did you say your passive perception was, Mar? Well,
I don't know.
If your wisdom is 14, that's a plus 2, so your passive perception would be 12.
Maybe, I guess, maybe. I have a lot of dexterity.
Yeah. I forgot we still needed to do that for you. Johnny, as you hold out this jerky, it, like, brings its nose up to your hand and, like, sniffs it and then takes it very gently and then goes and eats it. And then the other one is now begging. Make a charisma saving throw.
What I want to give... Okay.
The dogs eat you.
Wait, that land. I like the fact that my laptop has this weird like little area. Like, okay, there we go. That's landed something. 16.
16? I mean, you don't have to give it food if you don't want to, but it's begging, so. Okay, if you want to give it food, you can give it food. And
Okay, give it
it
food.
takes it more roughly this time, but it's gentle enough. It's not like ripping it out of your hand kind of thing. And they're just gnawing away at that, while the other two, you could hear two more of them fighting. You didn't actually. Oh, you have dark vision, so you can probably see it. Just fucking like growling.
Actually, wouldn't it just be like? Wouldn't it be to anyone that doesn't have dark vision? They'll see nothing except this
Yeah,
light.
there's just
in,
a
like,
light
the
and then
forest
some
of two
weird
dogs.
shadows. Yeah, a little bit. I mean, your rest is coming to an end really soon. I mean, unless there's anything else you wanted to do, I was about to end it.
I want a dog.
No,
What happened when I was gone?
Just some dogs.
Basically, what happened is during our watch, we saw 4 dogs, and then like they were like, "Huh, they want Kacper's stuff that he has," kind of. So then Kacper threw the glowing purple stick, and then 2 of the dogs were like, "Very epic," and then the other 2 dogs were like, "Nope, let's follow Kacper still." And then I was like, "Here's food."
Can we pet them?
Right now.
Boom.
So with this, Johny, your watch comes to an end as the dark clouds begin to lighten, and the lightning bugs go away. Their glow diminishes until it's daytime, and the dogs stayed because you gave them food. They like laid down next to you, and then the other 2 that were fighting over the stick, they stick around also. They're like a small pack. It's cute.
I'll wake up and come pet the dogs and make them my friends.
You can see the dogs once the sun comes up. Or, well, sun. It's still raining. Yeah. You can see the dogs. You all wake up and you find these 4 dogs at your camp. And the stick is no longer glowing.
And I'm like, dogs.
What would you like to do now that you see dogs?
I'm immediately suspicious of the dogs.
I come over to the dogs and I give them pets so that they like me. And then I give them some
animal handling check?
Fuck, I need to roll. I'm very slow.
Are these beasts? No, they're
Very slow petting.
No,
you guys see Paperclip also turn into a dog. Not a blink dog per se, but like a... Well... No, not a blink dog, like a golden retriever. 18? Yeah, you pet them. And they like it. They're good dogs. They roll over. Yeah, and I'll say with your 18 you can.
Can I just try to tame them maybe and make them my best friends?
You would have to go through a process similar to Regina with the badger.
Well, I want to do that.
Let me mark out a month for you. Or 3 months. Sorry, not a month. 3 months. We have an animal taming feature that I came up with. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
I'm not done yet, but there's some doodles I made of Levius. With different emotions that he's had during the course of this so far. And emotions he probably will have.
Ooh, I like it.
Let's just look.
Also, like the one in the corner.
Yeah. I saw that in my references. I'm just like, okay, we're doing that.
Angry.
Has the one in the corner happened yet?
Not yet.
That's the face he makes before eating a dog.
Alrighty. Are you just picking one of them to give food?
Yes.
Which one? Just for reference for me. So there were 2 that were fighting over the stick, and then there were the 2 that were begging.
One of the begging ones, I guess.
You succeeded on that animal handling check. I'm not gonna make you make another. And it will follow you. At least you're not keeping this one against its will like Regina was with the badger. Cough, cough. Yeah, there's a badger in the vampire's backpack, which actually is currently a part of the...
Fuck you.
It's currently a part of the bat. Okay, that was an 18.
We are one.
So after the first 3, and then after this. So your DC is 15, then it'll drop by 5. 2, 10, and then DC 10, 2, 5. I might need to make that harder, but it's fine. It takes a lot of time. So you give it, and he will follow you now. Alrighty. The day is yours. What would you like to do?
I hang out with Mina and dog.
Yes. You're just vibing with the dogs.
And
Levius' stuff is all packed and ready. He's just like, well, are we gonna go?
Yeah, I'm gonna follow Levius.
Yeah, that was for
Wonderful. Alrighty. So you all gather your things.
Oh my god, you know who I completely forgot about? Our guide. Well, not my guide, but their guide that got lost by that river.
You keep saying you...
Well, I know
yeah,
nothing
you keep
about
saying
that.
you forgot about Azaka, but you clearly haven't because you keep remembering her.
Yeah, but I forget about her until the moment that I remember because I forgot
yeah, they
about
had
her before.
because I started them out with a different story hook than what they ended up with. And they had a guide, an NPC guide from the other plane that got lost in the Fey world, and they didn't go looking for her, so... So you guys begin to make your way, where is my phone? You guys begin to make your way through the jungle. I was just looking at it. And, it's fairly peaceful. I'm assuming you're in the same marching order as previously.
Yep. Are the dogs?
Yes, actually, because Lil Bitch gave the one food, the one is following Lil Bitch, but because they are in a group, all of them are following you guys, for at least now. The morning passes, and it's been a few hours. I would like everyone to make me a perception check. I can do this. I trust myself. Do I trust myself to run this? I think I trust myself to run this.
Unnatural.
Unnatural 20.
What's
16?
Perception check.
Modified
19. Good. We're getting these good rolls,
Come
boys.
on, roll in a little.
12, and Executor gets the
12,
13.
I keep forgetting Executor's with us. There's just this fucking tree robot walking with us.
He's vibing.
I got a 9.
Was that everyone? I might have missed. Excuse me. Alrighty. Cool. So, as you guys are walking, eventually the 3 dogs that were following, they trail off and they go off on their own, and they leave. But you make your way through the cool morning of this region, and come about midday, those of you who rolled over a 15 see amidst the trees, kind of embedded in the base of like this hill, kind of not entirely, like the front end of this building sticks out. It's a building that looks like not completely destroyed, but like really like someone or some group of people may have destroyed it in centuries past, but it almost looks like a religious building. The ruins still stand, and it's just
I run.
What?
More? Tell me.
I
tell
am.
Me more. Tell me.
Those of you who rolled above a 15 see this. So, Johny, you don't see this. It almost looks like a part of the hill itself, because of just how much greenery and foliage has grown up and over the cracked and blackened stone of this, what looks like a shrine, almost.
Syl runs up to it and knocks on the door, because I assume there's a door. Does,
as you run up to it, you do not actually see a door, you see a doorway leading in.
Oh, I knock on the doorway.
Just on the... Okay. You do that, and you do not hear a reply.
I say, I'm coming inside, and then I say...
Alrighty. What is your passive?
Levius decides to follow after because he's just like, maybe I can fight something in there.
Okay. Looking for your passive perception. Okay.
It was 13.
Yeah, make me a dexterity saving throw.
Okie dokie. What is my dexterity? 13.
Yeah. So, you go to step into this building, and the very familiar feeling of your foot going through the ground comes upon you.
I scream really loudly, God damn it, not again.
Can I try and save him because I followed
Yeah, make
after?
make a dexterity saving throw. Roll a d20 and add your dexterity saving throw. Typically, it should be dex plus proficiency.
Okay. 16 plus 3
19?
is 19.
What's your...
No, wait. Saving throw is a +5.
Okay.
That's what it says. So it's 13. Or no, sorry, 16 plus 5. 21.
Awesome. What's your strength?
My strength is well, normal number is 16.
Yeah, you can catch him. As he goes to tumble forward into this pit, Syl-Vash, you feel very firm arms on your person yank you back up as the ground actually caves in from age. Just like this hole in the floor, probably only 10-15 feet deep. But you do save him.
Simply say while I'm holding him there, like, you shouldn't go walking, or sorry, you shouldn't walk into hidden places.
What are the rest of you doing?
I say thank you with my mind powers.
So, what are the rest of you doing?
Can I go in there but like touch the ground with my hand? Like I'm kinda crouched down and like...
Yeah, you could, like, are you going in, cause the pit that opened up is actually, like, right in the doorway.
Is there space after the pit? Like, is it just
you can try to
only
shimmy
pit,
your way
or
around
is
it.
there, like... How big is the pit?
10-15 feet deep.
How long would my quarters
No,
have?
like, wide. Like, from where I am to where
How
it's
tall
not
are you?
pit.
In-game? Not you.
3 feet.
Sorry. Yeah.
Me? I said I was
5'8".
5'8".
It should be about a foot taller than you. So, like, my stick is 6 feet tall, but I'm a 5 foot tall person.
Can I long
yes,
jump
you can.
over it? Okay, long jump over it.
Just, which direct? I probably should illustrate this a little bit better. Looking into this place, there is a passageway to the left and in front of you, and a passageway to your right.
What happens if I just go forward?
There's a wall. there's like, okay, so you're looking...
Easy. I leap and climb the wall. I have a climbing speed.
You can't, it's not a... you need to...
It could be like a... like one of those, like, slap hand things.
No.
This place is very broken, right?
Okay, I will try to long jump to the
yeah,
left
you can do
one.
that, that's fine. I just needed you to specify which way you were going.
Oh, I want to go on the wall and climb.
So you leap over this pit and into the room. And what lies before you is, there is a doorway in front of you and a doorway to the right. It's like hallways, pretty much. It is a rectangular room, probably about 30 to 40 foot long. And inside it, you see what looks like... How do I even describe it? It's an entrance hallway, as it seems. But make a religion check.
Okay,
Religion.
Religion. Ooh, that's like religion.
That's like
You know. Religion is intelligence,
Yes.
right? So that'd be a +3. Ooh, a 22.
This looks like it was a former, like, I don't even know what to call it. This building strikes you as potentially being an old church or shrine, and this seems to be like an entrance hallway, but they would also do like low-key rituals in here, if that makes sense.
Okay, can I kind of like shout back to the others, like, or like
yeah,
not shout, but like
yeah,
kind of tell the others, like, Grum found a religion hallway.
It has like, the walls are mostly bare, because the building was, it's like, how do I even, it looks like it was both destroyed by hand and attempted to have been burnt.
We love
if I can get rid of these cookie things. Sorry, I had to pull up a thing. You're seeing like, I don't know, it's like an altar kind of, pedestal kind of lectern looking thing that is just on its side and torn apart, and the wood is mildewy and blackened. Everything in here that, like, the tatters and bits of cloth that you see, you can't tell if they're blackened by soot, age, or if they were originally that color, but everything in here is very dark. Let me go back to my map.
Can I find something to make a bridge out of? Because this place seems very broken, so there might be something.
You would have to shimmy your way around the pit to actually get in.
Yeah, but it's a broken building, so there's probably wood like
yeah,
on
make
the
an
outside.
investigation check. I thought you were talking about like in the room Grum was in, but no.
No.
13. You find some like roofing slats, like I don't want to say 2x4s, but they might as well be, like very, very wide flat pieces from the roof that are like broken and snapped and warped, but they'll work as a cheap bridge, I guess. Cheap, not cheap, but yeah.
I'd like to make a bridge to the right side, because Grum's already been. Yeah, and then I walk.
Make a dexterity check. I just want to see if you're actually gonna fall. Gonna fall.
Gonna what?
You
Gonna
pretty
survive?
much.
Or
fall.
Yeah. 6.
God damn. Yes.
Does he fall?
I fall.
Can I try
yeah,
and
make
catch
a
him
dex
again?
save.
Okay, 14 plus 3. No, wait, sorry, not 3.
19.
19.
You do catch him. As,
This time, just like, next time I'm not catching you.
The warp of the slat caused it to slip as you stepped onto it, and, Levius, snatches you from the edge of almost falling in again, and the board clatters down into it.
Do I see this happen?
Hey, can you just, like, fly me to the other side?
I don't think there's enough room for you to
not
fly.
really.
You could throw me.
You could try.
Okay, let's throw it.
Wait, I would like to cheer them on.
Okay,
can
wait,
I
before I
help them? Wait, can I help them? Because I can long jump over there?
Can I give bardic inspiration?
Before I am thrown, I would like to take out my bow staff, so that my quarterstaff, so that if I fall, I can try and use it to like stop. You know how, when there's a scene and someone's falling and they take out a long like rod and something and they use it and it like hits like both of the edges so they don't fall.
You wouldn't be able to do that in this pit because it's like 10 feet wide. I'm sorry, the actual opening of it. It's sizable. It's sizable.
I kind of rolled already, and I rolled 2.
In trying to pick Syl-Vash up, you find that after the 2 times of you trying to keep him from falling has sapped a little bit of your strength, and you can't even get him up. Is it the angle? Is it the strength? You don't know. You just can't.
Okay, so I don't get thrown. Okay, you know
And
what?
then Noah's like kick his leg.
Make an attack roll. Sure.
What do I add to it?
Your attack bonus, which is, I believe, your strength.
Okay, so I 5.
5 total? You whiff it again.
Terrible. Okay, I jump over the gap.
What is long jump? What are the long
To
jump
the right,
rules? I'm gonna say you can do that. Yeah, I think the long jump rules are like 15 feet.
So I could jump over and help through.
No, he's already over. He gets a running jump and just leaps it
sweet.
and makes it. What are the rest of you doing?
Great.
Because we've got Regina who's sitting on top of the frog's head still. We have Lil Bitch who's watching.
Oh yeah.
And then Johny who's like clapping in the background. Are you still giving Bardic Inspiration now that they've figured it out, or? Okay.
No.
Cool. So, what would the rest of you like to do?
Or no, wait. Can I just cheer in order just so I can make them happy?
Yes. Make a persuasion check.
Yeah. Wait. Where's my? Move that persuasion. Is that and then roll. 24.
You all feel considerably happier at the.
Levius is happier, but he's still scowling.
Yeah, you can still
So is
be
it like
angry,
the cat
but
face?
feel somewhat less angry. Yes. Angry boy feels less angry. Cool. So clapping. It's a very convincing clapping. So Grum, you are in the room on the left. Syl-Vash, you are in the hallway to the right. Levius, Regina, you are on top of Grum's head. Levius, Lil Bitch, and Johny, you are still on the other side of the pit.
Is there enough room for me to just like glide to the bottom of the pit?
Yeah, I'll say you could do that.
I'm gonna glide to the bottom of the pit. He's just like, his logic is if it's dark and dangerous, there must be something to punch.
Make an investigation check, and then let me see.
20.
Yes, roll a d20 and add your investigation.
Okay, investigation. So with the modifier 17.
Oh, nice. Let me see if I can pull up the actual thing. There's like tables and shit for like treasure that I forgot to pull up prior to. Let me just actually look one up. Come on, phone. Oh nope, I need that, and then I need to open this. What are the two of you that are outside doing?
Do I know if I can try to like jump across to one of the other sides?
Yeah, I think you can.
You can also shimmy or just start breakdancing over.
Actually, yeah. Is it that the whole thing is just like there is no room to shimmy
No,
along
you can shimmy
it, or...
along it. I said you could.
Okay. I want to try to shimmy
Make a
along
dexterity check. Levius, can you roll me a d100? So take 2d10, make the first number the 10, the second number the 1.
Okay. 10 and then the 1. Okay. So 2d10s. Okay. I rolled a 10 and a 5.
So that's a 15. At the bottom of this pit, with a 17, shifting around through the rubble of this ancient building, you find a single potion of healing and 50 silver.
I will take the 50 silver and the potion of healing.
The thing is that background.
Huh?
Rhys?
That's my clock again.
Oh, that's so cool.
How much silver?
Tell your clock to start breakdancing.
50.
How much
50 silver, which is about, if I'm correct, 5 gold.
Okay, one moment. I just need to add my potion of healing. So. I'm just gonna mark it as gold.
Johnny, you're jumping across this. Oh wait, what was your dex thing?
My thingy was.
Yeah, you
18.
make it over fairly easily. Which way were you going, left or right? Okay,
Left.
so you end up in the room with Grum.
Teehee.
Can I try looking at the thing that Grum was looking at about it being religious?
Yeah.
Of, like,
What are you trying to figure out?
Yeah, any history about why it was abandoned or
Yeah,
anything like
do
that?
make a history check. This is actually something that would require history.
Can I keep on walking further down the right hallway?
Yes, you can, and you find a turn left.
21.
I knock on the walls.
You knock on the walls.
Yes, I knock on the
You
walls.
knock on the walls. So, Johnny, from looking at this place, the architecture of it, what's left of it, what little bit you can see, this looks like it was a temple to an evil god, that was destroyed by locals, many, many years ago. And it... How do I... It, like I said previously, it looks like it was burnt and, like, destroyed by hand. It looks like people tore through this place in a blind rage. And, from the looks of it, from the location, you can gather it was probably one of the gods in the Drow pantheon.
Well, all I can think is it dropped and bounced somewhere. We can't see where.
Cool.
I kind of tell that to Grum, just being like, just the fact that like, oh yeah, like, here was a place where evil god was worshipped and riots happened and people angrily tore it.
Grum thinks that's.
I
Grum
hate
thinks
when
that's
I bookmark
interesting.
things and then forget I bookmarked them. Just found the fucking tables I had to go look up. Okay, so what are the rest of you doing?
I take the left.
You go left? There's another left.
I take the other left.
1 second. Regina, you just chilling on...
There's another left. And then another left. And then another
I'm
left.
watching the. I'm just watching the
Okay,
frog.
you are on top of the frog.
Yes, I am watching him from above. I am asserting dominance.
Over the frog. Fuck, where's
Yeah.
the thing?
That doesn't
Okay.
care.
Let me... 1 sec, I'm looking for something specific in here and it's gonna be a pain in the ass to find. 29301. Okay, let me pull up my thing. So, after you go left for a while, you find a right.
Are you sure
Yeah,
there's
I'm
not another
positive.
left? I double check
Make a
for another
perception
left.
check.
Okay. 1 sec. What is my 16?
There is no other left.
I take the right skeptically.
After going right, you find that there is a right and a forward.
I write a little scribble on the wall with my, I guess my bow staff. My quarter staff. I will always call it a bow staff.
It's a
so
stone wall.
Well,
You
yeah.
can't, okay, make a strength check to push the bow staff into the stone wall to create a marking.
Okay, 6.
It doesn't leave a marking.
I frown. I go forward.
You find a left and a straight.
Oh, well, who cares about straights? I'm taking that other left.
You go left, and there is another left.
I take another left.
There is a right.
Oh god.
Is this a maze?
Is it?
I take a right.
You find Grum and Regina and Johny in the room to the left.
I ignore them. I turn
You
around.
turn around. There's a left.
Grum.
I
Yeah,
take.
pretty quick. I got the hi, Sylvan.
There's the left.
Grum
Wait,
asked
I
if we
took
can
left,
follow.
and
No,
then
you
left,
took a
and then I
you
found
took
them,
a right. You turned around. You're going back. There is a left.
Okay, I
Okay.
take the
There's
left.
a straight.
I go straight.
Right or left? There's
left.
another left.
I take the
There's
left.
a right or a left.
I take the right.
You go right. There's a hallway, then a left, then a right, and then a left, and then straight, and then a right, and then you're in a room. Hang on. This is just winding.
Do you just skip a bunch of lefts and rights and take you to another room?
It's hard to explain. Hang on. 60
Oh, it's
Yeah.
one hallway, and so there's a left and then a right and then a straight. Oh my, okay, I understand. Because you were gonna keep on asking if I took another left or another right, but it was just one long path. Okay, I'm
You're
in a room.
This room has make a perception check.
Okay. 22.
22. Okay, okay, those of you who didn't go into the shrine, what are you doing?
Just
Okay.
observing.
No, Regina, you're in the shrine. You are sitting on top of Grum's head as a bat.
Oh,
You're
yeah?
a bat in
Yeah, you're
on
on
her
me.
head.
Who is not the people who are not inside? Is I'm
Lovitch,
pretty
Mina,
sure
and
Little
that's it.
Bitch
Mina,
and
right? Yeah.
is Rhys in? Because
Yeah.
Rhys was just kind
I'm
of by
at the bottom of the pit.
right. You're in.
Alrighty,
the pit.
let's
Is there anything around
just
me
the pit.
other
Just
than
the pit and some like other debris and like leaves and stone and shit at the bottom, but other than what you found, no.
You have a map,
What?
Caitlin? You have a
Kacper,
map?
what?
Do you have a map?
Yeah, it's in front of me. I'm not showing it to you.
Aw.
What, Rhys?
Are there any pathways or
No,
anything?
it just looks like the floor and the like surrounding ground like made a tiny sinkhole, and collapsed inwards.
I try and fly back out.
There's not enough room for your wings to flap out, but you can certainly try to climb out.
I will try to climb
Make
out.
a strength check. You'll probably pass this.
Watch me not. Okay, 14 plus 3, so
Yeah, you
17.
pretty much clamber out easily. Which side do you clamber out on? The left or the right? The right side, so the way that Syl-Vash went. There is a hallway in front of you.
I follow
There's
the
a
hallway.
There's no left.
There's a left.
Oh,
I'll
there's
go to the
another
left.
Okay,
On the
there's
left.
there's a right. There is a
go
right
right
and a
then.
straight. So you can go straight or you can go right.
I'll go straight.
There's a left. There is a
I'll go
right and a left.
I'll go right.
You go right, then you go left, then you go left, then you go right, then you go left, then you go right, then you go right, then you go left, and then you're in the room with Syl-Vash. And make me a perception check. And then, okay, I'm assuming Lil Bitch is gonna stay outside. Cool. 19. And what are the rest of you doing?
I guess we should try going through the maze ourselves.
Should try taking a left, and then a left, and then a right.
I guess, yeah.
And then a straight, and then a left, and then a right, and then a left,
Wait,
and left, and then a right. And that's all.
Start that over. Where are you going?
Well, I don't know where they're going. I'm just trying to remember the
okay.
path that we
Well,
took.
for you
In the
guys,
beginning.
those of
Is it
you
left
in
to
the
left
room,
and then
there's
right?
the way you came in, there's a doorway to the right, and there's a doorway at the end of the room.
Well, what's in the room? You didn't
No,
tell
not
me.
you. I'm talking to them.
Oh, that.
Hi.
Wait.
Okay, let's
Yep,
start
yeah.
off with. Do you want to go left or right?
Esther, we're
Oh,
leaving.
Esther's here.
I'm sorry, but this bitch is complaining to me about me not helping them with their homework when they haven't sent me their fucking homework.
I
And
wasn't, but fucking.
Alright then.
Okay.
Oh, you want to go left? Let's go left.
Left?
Alright,
Okay, so
left.
I didn't say left, but I'll assume you're
take a
going to the
left.
one at the end of the hallway. So, you go down the hall and to the right, and then you come back up to the right, and then there is a doorway to the right and a doorway going straight.
I think I'm done crying now.
Hi, Mar. So right or straight?
Right or straight? Let's go straight.
Johnny?
Yeah.
There's a left.
Is there no,
No.
right?
There's only a left.
Candace go like to the left, to the left.
Okay,
Yes,
we
the
go to the
songs
left
of the
on Johnny
ancients.
Sings.
You go left, and then you go left again, then you go right, then you go left, then you go right, then you go left, and you're in a room. Make a perception check.
I can't hope it
Is
goes
it the room where the
all
other
Yeah,
room
you see
or
the
is it
other
just we're back at the beginning?
to the right. To
Okay.
The... No.
Grum
What is
says
this?
hello.
There's no better way. There's a right than there's a left to describe the winding passages in this area. It doesn't look like it was designed to confuse, it just looks like it was designed poorly.
I do not respond to the hello.
I do a light backwards wave, because I want to see what's in the room.
Where is he? I just want to say hi to them.
No, you're good.
Does everyone in the room make
No,
perception?
you two, and then Regina if she wants to see what she sees.
Sure.
Wait, so we're all making perception checks?
Yes.
Wait, where's
He's
Executor?
with,
Is he
we'll just say he's
also
with
in
you.
here?
We keep forgetting he exists,
Oh,
so
yeah.
he's with you.
I got a 15 and Executor got a 1.
I got a... What number is that? 11.
Those of you that are in here, before you, you see several, probably 5 to 7, caskets, stone, like sarcophagi, like spread throughout this room, and
Last time Grum saw the skeletons came out.
Yeah,
I also feel like there will be
on
skeletons.
top of each sarcophagus is a black spider. The room is filled with cobwebs and like stone debris. None of the caskets seem harmed. Most of the stone debris seems to have come from the ceiling, which actually looking up and seeing where this debris came from, you can actually see the dirt from the outside where this is embedded into the hill it was based in. And I need to look up this thing. What else you see? Hang on. What else you see is you see a small man in the corner with a big beard. How do I need to pull up. I'm just gonna send you guys a picture of this thing. If you know what it is, it's a Korred. Korred.
What's a Korred?
No, I can't do that. I have to actually take the picture. It is a small man.
Is it like another word
it
for
is a small
sex?
man with a very bushy beard.
Is he? How close is he?
He's across the room, which I can. So he's a small man with a very bushy beard, like gray furry skin, like not skin, but fur. He is wearing
the furry.
Nothing.
So he's a furry.
Is that a whip?
No, that is his hair. The room is probably, it's somewhat rectangular. It's like stair-shaped almost, with the shorter side okay, so the longest side being about 50 feet, then on the far right, it is 20 feet, and then 10 feet, and then on the far left side, it is 40 feet.
I'd like to go up to one of the caskets and hold my hand out for the spider.
Yes, but
Grum thinks we're gonna die.
I haven't mentioned whether or not the small man in the room has seen you, and he does immediately. And he is going to, so you can get a feel for the thingy.
I think you were gonna be battling something.
Oh,
I just want to pick up the spider.
Interesting. So, let me read this real quick. I'm sorry.
I feel like this small man's gonna kill us.
Oh, huh. That's interesting.
Did he seduce us?
No. Who's the
hope so.
closest? Okay, so Syl-Vash, as you are walking into this room, I would like you to make a dexterity saving throw.
He's gonna whip us.
19. This I keep bumping my mic, I'm sorry. This bearded man and his long whip of hair, basically the hair almost snake-like makes its way over to you and attempts to wrap itself around your feet, if I'm reading this right. But you quickly
Can I step on it?
out. You can step on the hair. It is just hair.
I step on it and then I look at him and say with my mind pals, "That's very rude of you."
Do any of you speak Dwarvish?
No.
I think I do, actually.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
My mind link works, and I can use
Grum
my.
thinks he's calling us
able to talk with
multiple
him.
racial slurs.
At once.
To Syl-Vash, uncaring whether or not Syl-Vash can actually understand him, however, Grum, you can. He says, sorry, I short circuit every time this happens.
You better be apologizing.
No.
I'm sorry.
You've intruded on my space. Now I'm going to kill you.
Grum says he's
roll
gonna
initiative.
kill us because we went into his no-no square.
Fuck me.
I would like to mind blink, talk to this guy, and be like, "Well, I knocked and you didn't answer."
In Dwarvish, it's my space already. Roll initiative, please. He's going to try to kill you.
Wait. Grum says my speece. I don't know what speece is.
My speece. My
Grum. I got a 15.
See. Okay.
I got a natural 20.
I see. Okay.
I got a
Okay,
7.
hang on.
Grum still doesn't know what a speece is.
What did you get, Grum?
That is Grum. 15.
Is it just the roll for
you roll a
initiative?
d20 and add your dexterity.
Add your dexterity.
That's
8.
fine. Johnny got a 9.
17.
I got a 20.
17 for Regina. You are a bat.
I'll be right back.
I'm gonna say it takes a bonus action to turn from bat to person. And then you got. I need to learn names. Levius. Okay. Is that everyone? No. Yes. Yes. Okay. Syl-Vash, you're first, and he walked away. Oh, okay.
I'm here. And you walk away and be like, haha, actually, no, I am here. I'm trying to think about what would do the most damage the quickest. This would be...
You can chop off his hair.
I can chop off his hair, you're so right. Except I don't have a stabby weapon, I have a quarterstaff. So, what is that gonna do? Okay, so I think the thing that does the most damage is this cantrip that I have called Chill Touch. But I think you create a oh no, its range is 120 feet. It's verbal somatic. So I create a ghostly skeleton head in the space of a creature within range, so I gotta make a ranged spell attack against the creature. What's the ad stuff for that, for rolling for that?
I'm sorry, my cat just scared the shit out of me. What's the what?
What's the spell attack bonus stuff for it's intelligence, right? Because it's for my, that's the blood control, right?
Is it? I thought Blood Hunter was charisma.
I don't know because I have to look at the actual profane soul stuff. I think.
Do that, because I'm also reading the stat block at the same time. Oh gosh. Oh my. Okay, let me actually get the physical stat because I have the physical stat block.
Yeah, it's intelligence.
Okay, do that.
Yeah,
Then what do I need to do?
Intelligence save. So, 22.
22 to hit?
To see if I hit.
That hits. That hits?
Yeah.
The AC is
that is
lower.
2d8.
Whew, okay, do that.
Yeah, and it can't regain hit points until my next turn. Well, until the start of my next turn.
G, H,
10.
K, element, alphabet. 10 damage? Okay, oh, fuck,
yeah.
I have to do math. Okay, minus that number, and then that's gonna be, that, and then that, and that. Shit. Oh, that's that number, and then that goes into this. No, I need a calculator. I can't do that. For some reason, I just can't process that. Sorry. No. Sorry. That number. Cool. Alrighty. I'm still looking for this thing. Is that your turn?
Yeah, that's all I'm gonna do.
J, K, L, K. I'm almost there. Alrighty. So, that's chill touch, right? You see this hand.
I know.
What color is your magic?
I saw it on the calendar.
I feel like it would be red because it's blood magic.
This ethereal, glowing red hand materializes and grasps onto the hair of this Korid, leeching life energy from it, as long as it doesn't have reason to. Oh, wow. Okay. That, no, it's just
what?
me. Leeching the life energy from this creature little by little. Cool.
It is necrotic damage.
That's why I said leeching and not cold. Okay. Nice. Okay, so next in the is that your turn? Should probably ask that. Okay.
Yeah,
next in the initiative is Grum.
Okay.
Wait, sorry, hang
how
on.
far
Who
is
had a
he
17?
from me?
Sorry, Regina had a 17. Go ahead.
Sorry.
No, it was me. I fucked that one up.
Well, it takes an action to just transform back into a
bonus
human,
action.
Right? Bonus action?
Because I didn't fucking check.
Okay. Alright. Poof, I'm human, and throw an axe.
Wait, are you still on top of me?
Yeah,
Or
are
is
you
this
moving
this
before
girl just like
you do this, or are you just gonna end up sitting on the frog?
I think
I'm
it'd be really
sitting on the frog.
Grum, what's your strength? Oh, that's right, you're beefy. Okay. Regina,
I'm
make an
16
attack roll.
strength.
Modified 24.
Shit, absolutely. Roll damage.
That is 11.
I'm so proud of you guys. You're doing so much better. I remember when you were doing like 4 damage. Alrighty. Is that your turn? So what you see is Levius. This is especially strange for you, as the bat that has been sitting on top of the frog's head suddenly expands outwards into the form of a young, pale, sickly elven girl who is now sitting on top of the frog and tosses an axe at this Korid, and it sinks into its shoulder. Yes. So, Regina, I want you to make a Constitution saving throw because you're currently sitting on top of the frog, who is poisonous.
Alright.
But isn't she wearing like a dress or something?
Yes. Yeah, she saves anyway, so it doesn't matter.
I don't think it would go through it.
But she was a.
Cause like it's like I had to be touching
Yeah,
skin,
I know.
remember? So why would pants?
Mary,
or
you know
dress,
that.
Like isn't there enough frills?
Well, yes, but you can sit on something without the dress touching it. You know that, right?
What? I actually could have gotten in trouble for doing that, for screaming what? Oh my god.
Is that your turn, Regina? Okay, Grum, now it's you and Executor. Sorry.
Pog. Okay, let's go. I would like to. What do I? How far is he away from me?
30 feet.
Can I get over there and stab him with my spear? Okay, I do that.
Runs across the room. Roll attack.
Okay, does a 21 hit?
Roll damage.
I gotta find the dice.
Jeez,
okay, 8 damage.
8? Nice.
Yeah. And I want to do it again.
Go ahead.
I have double attack.
Forgot about that.
Pog. Does a 9 hit?
No.
Damn. Okay, Executor. My little baby boy. Oh yeah, he would like to do force read on this hoe. He also moves by them. Just want to make that clear. Yeah, does a 23 hit? What? That's amazing. I never would have guessed. Okay. 4 damage.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oof. Alrighty. Is that your guys' turn? So, Frog rushes across the room, stab with the spear, misses on the second one because, he is small. So he's actually shorter than you, Grum. And then this Executor fucking robot walks across and does his force run. It still has not been established what that entirely looks like, but we'll figure it out.
Oh, I thought I did establish it. Okay, basically, imagine like a big beaker or something coming out of its mouth, screaming, boom, 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 trying to get that boom, boom, boom.
Cool.
It can also play We All Live in the Yellow Submarine. Why? I don't know, I'm just in the mood for it.
Johny, you're up in initiative. What would you like to do?
There's something that I wanted to do. Okay, there it is. Okay, yeah. I want to do Vicious Mockery.
You better come
like,
up with a good, like, a good bullying thing.
Oh no, I'm gonna be like, you little baby man, you little baby with your hair.
You little baby man, you little baby boy. Are you saying that whole thing?
Yeah.
Right then. Make your...
It's a wisdom saving throw.
Yeah, that's what I was like talking to myself. Okay, good. That is a 21.
Okay, smart. Aww.
He does not think he is a baby man, little baby boy.
Okay, well I guess we have to cast a spiritual weapon nearby him.
That's right.
Oh.
I keep...
He didn't like my insult. I'm gonna
What does
murder
it look
him
like?
now.
You can change it every time you summon it, right? We've just assumed pepperoni sword since the beginning, but if you want to change it, go for it now.
Oops, I clicked on an ad. I want to now turn it into like one of those like magic anime girl ones.
Wonderful. So you've got your...
Finally, some sense and style.
What color is it?
Oh look, I have like... Okay, I imagine it to be like... Okay, let's say that the base wand of it is red, but like there's like the star part on top that is yellow. Well, no, let's make it neon yellow green, but it shoots out like yellow sparkles, like as a just effect.
By the way, Rhys, our favorite color is neon yellow green.
Yes.
What are you talking about, Caitlin? You're lying.
So make your attack, because you can do that, that's right.
That fell, so that is does a 25 hit?
Yes, roll damage.
Where's my D8? There it is. 5 damage.
You don't need a calculator for that.
Hog.
Not so nice anymore. Alrighty. Is that your turn? Levius.
Yeah.
What?
I have a
Yeah, what's up?
question. Is he looking bloodied?
Not
Or,
yet.
like,
He's been
is he
taking
made out?
this.
What is he made
He's
out
a little
of?
furry man. He's fuzzy and he's
Like,
got
what is he made out of?
flesh.
Okay, I
He's
thought
just-
from the image I thought he was made out of
No.
rocks.
It kind of
I
looks like
thought-
he could be made
does.
out.
Yeah, it looks like
It
he's made
does,
out of
but
rocks.
he's just furry all over. And he's got like whiskers and dreadlocks and this very long piece of hair.
Your next insult should be you should have been made out of rock. That should have been your next insult.
Levius, it is your turn in initiative. What would you like to do?
I can attack him a lot apparently because I'm looking at my stuff. But since he's so small, I'm gonna go over there and kick him.
Okay, you roll an attack.
He's too small for me to punch, okay?
Are you trying to kick him to send him somewhere, or are you just kicking him because he's tiny and you can't punch down?
I'm kicking him because I can't
Awesome.
punch down, so I'm kicking him because he's tiny. Okay, so I rolled a 9 and then my strength is 3.
Unfortunately, that does not hit. Is there any other things you would like to do? Like try again, or?
Can I kick again?
What does your...
I can attack multiple
Yes, then
times.
you can attack up to the amount of times that you have listed.
Kick
Okay,
again.
How many times can you attack?
I have at least 2 attacks listed. Because the problem is that I'm confused because I have it listed in 2 places. I've got one where it says if I can punch again, and then lower down I can attack twice.
Yes. So
I'm not
here's
really
what
sure.
I'm.
So you can attack twice because you have extra attack. So when you attack,
You
you
can
can do 2 attacks on your
You can
attack
punch 3
action.
times.
But you can attack again because you have a bonus
So
action.
you can punch
Yeah,
him,
so if you're punching
and then you can punch him
something,
again because you punched him, and then after that you can hit him again, in any way.
Okay, so I'm gonna try and kick him
Awesome.
3
Go
times.
for it. I'll allow it.
I rolled a 20.
Oh hell yeah! So
Naturally.
nat 20. Here's what you do.
Yeah, you beat his ass.
A 23 total. Okay. Did you roll a natural 20 or did you just get a 20?
I rolled a natural 20 and my strength
Okay,
is 3.
so natural 20s are special. What you do is you take the damage dice, you roll them, you double that number, and then you add your modifiers. What's up?
Fucking, in my statistics book thing, it says at some point, conducted an experiment on 13 individuals who were extremely allergic to poison ivy.
What?
How the fuck do you be allergic to poison ivy? How the fuck do you learn that you're allergic to poison ivy? I think everyone's allergic to poison ivy.
I don't know. I step in
Fuck you, I'm immune, bitch.
Cool.
Mary's not allergic to poison ivy. Wow.
Irrelevant. Let us move on.
The damage die on your unarmed strikes is a d6, correct?
It is a D6.
Yeah.
So
My hit dice under hit dice it says 5d8. But
that's
I'm
your
not sure if
hit
it's
dice. That's something
That's your
we'll
hit-
explain that in a
that's not
second. For
Okay.
your actual
It's 1d6.
attack, your damage dice, that will be listed next to your attack.
It's
next to my attack.
Oh,
It's a
thank-
D6.
Yes. I just wanted to be able to find it.
At 5th level, it's a D6.
So roll a
Okay.
d6, double the number, and then add your modifier to it, which will be strength, I believe.
7.
So what did you roll a 3 and then double it, then it's a +1?
No, it was a.
It's a
or wait,
d6.
no.
So
I rolled-
normal die.
I rolled a d6.
So I'm sorry.
I rolled
A 2 times 2 is 4 plus 3, 7. Okay, yeah, I'm sorry, I'm just very dumb. 7 damage, yes, that is a number. And I think you can hit him again.
Yeah, you
I'm
can.
kicking him again. Okay,
We see
roll
this
the
like this
die
man's like,
again.
you are in my spice, and we're like, fuck you, we kill him.
It's 21
that
total.
hits. So roll your dice. Just
Was that a
roll your
mod
d6
or
and then add
a
your
mod?
number. 5?
5.
I don't.
I keep
That's
rolling
right.
2s.
Yes. So, is that your turn? Are there any bonus actions or key points you would like to spend?
Let me check.
The third
The
attack
third
was
attack
a
was
bonus action.
Okay, so you're done unless
Yeah,
you
the third
wanna.
attack
Well,
was
you already
bonus.
moved over to him, so you're done. What you get in a turn is a action, a bonus action, and a movement. Once you do those 3 things, the only thing you have left is a reaction, and that will specifically say you're using it as a reaction. For example, I think catching an arrow is a reaction for you, or if you're...
I can.
You can,
catch
okay.
arrow. If
Yeah,
I'm
there's
desperate.
like certain things like opportunity attacks, but we'll get to that in a bit. So,
I could also
yes.
go back.
Alrighty, it's finally the Chord's turn. He is now starting to look bloody. Bloody just means half health or lower. So, what
Get
is he
fucked,
going
old
to
man.
do? See, these are spells.
When the old man is bloody.
When you see an old man in the street, and it's like just kicking noises.
Are any of you? How close are you guys? So you're all standing in this room. So three.
I'm close
Yeah.
enough
So
to kick him.
you're right up on him. You're 5 feet. Grum is 5 feet.
Uh-oh.
Regina, are you still sitting on top of Grum? No, right?
I believe.
You probably
Maybe I
got off so
got
she
off
could run
like
over there.
maybe half a
Yeah.
foot away.
So
Yeah.
you're far away. Johnny, you're far away. So Regina and Johnny.
I wanted to pick up a spider, but I don't know if you count my movement walking towards the casket.
I
to try and pick
did.
up
You're
the
actually
spider.
pretty close to him.
Okay, great.
So I'm gonna do Johnny.
Am I still standing on its hair?
What?
Am I still
No.
on its hair?
The
Okay.
cord is on the ground. Oh, okay. So, alrighty. He's gonna throw a rock at you, Johnny.
Ooh.
I was right,
Oh, wait.
he was rock.
No, I'm sorry. I
Dang.
lied. He's gonna fucking try to hit the 2 of you in front of him, then he's gonna throw 2 rocks at Regina and Johnny. 15 plus 9, does that hit Levius? 15 plus 9 is,
It does. Their AC
Okay.
is 13.
24.
So that is, how much damage? That is, oof. Okay, wait, he's on the ground, so he's standing, so that's,
Oh, God.
hang on.
I hope these rocks are just diamonds.
On the ground, yeah, that counts.
Diamond shatter really easily.
7. You take 10 damage,
take an
Levius.
obsidian.
So from your HP, lower that by 10, and then Grum does a 12 hit.
Hi. No.
Okay.
Bitch.
He swings a club at Levius, comes back up to try to hit Grum, whiffs, and then he's going to stow his club, pick up 2 rocks from the ground, throw 1 at Johnny. 18 plus 9. Does that hit? Okay.
Yeah.
And then that's another, I'll just do, that's a number. 11 plus 8, 19 plus 8
Uh-oh.
is,
I just die immediately.
27 damage, Johnny. And then Regina does
Ooh.
a 19 hit.
No.
Top of Rocks is my man.
No, not at
So,
all.
yes. I asked that so I can give you guys an opportunity to do something like a shield spell or a counter spell or something like that. So, 3,
You
6,
think I have
11,
any of that?
14 shield
14.
spell.
I just fucking.
Regina, you take 14
I
damage,
don't.
and that's his action. And then, hang on, what is this? Is that another action?
A bonus
I need to
action.
see what he has. let me see. I have to read it because there's a lot. There's like a lot of stuff that he has. Oh, and then, who is? And then, Syl. He is going to try to entangle you in his hair again. So please make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
Yo, real quick, so I'm doing
19.
my
Okay, you
fucking
save.
math shit.
Wait,
Saving
saving throw?
Yeah.
20.
Yeah, you save.
Okay, but I'm doing my fucking math shit, and one of the questions is, do placebos really work? And then it's like, on one arm, each subject was rubbed with a poison ivy leaf and told the leaf was harmless. On the other arm, each subject was rubbed with a harmless leaf and told it was poison ivy. All of the subjects developed a rash on the arm where the harmless leaf was rubbed. Of the 13 subjects, 11 did not have any reaction to the real poison ivy leaf. So you're basically implying we can just solve poison ivy by telling people it's harmless and then they'll touch it and be like,
That's
yeah,
what
it's
that's
harmless.
Oh, righty.
Yeah. So this is just right?
Yeah.
Why would you use poison ivy for that?
Cool. So, Syl-Vash, it is your turn. What would you like to do? And then I'm gonna have them come in.
Wait, did I take damage?
No,
I kinda
you're.
zoned out.
Wait, who? Yes, you took 10. Yeah.
10. All right. Okay, 1, 2.
How close am I to it?
20 feet.
Okay. I had something planned, but I fucking did not read about it. Well, first I'm gonna walk up to it. How far am I from it again? Okay, then I walk up to it. That's fine. I walk up to it. I roll my hemograph die to activate my my cool crimson right thing. So now, what does it do? An additional 1d6 damage. It was chosen right type, which is the frost. First, I gotta subtract 3 health for me because hemograph die roll baby. And then I hit it, and then I hit it again.
Okay, roll your attacks.
18.
That hits.
And wait, yeah, and
18.
then 9.
9 doesn't hit, 18 does. So, what are you hitting it with? Your stick?
My quarterstaff with both hands, so it does
Okay.
a d8. So it does a d8 and then a d6, so 8 damage
8 total.
in total. So it does 6 frost and 2 bludgeoning.
As you whack it with this stick, you see ice crystals begin to form and cluster in the fur. And it looks rough. It can keep going for a bit, but it looks rough.
I'm checking if I.
Oh.
Never mind. That's my whole turn. That's all I do.
Okay. Okay. That's your turn? I'm sorry, I misheard it. Kacper? Okay, Regina, you're up.
Ayo, axe time, bitches.
Big one or small one? Because you currently have one embedded in him.
Big
Alrighty.
boy.
You run up to him and roll attack.
That is a modified
That
17.
hits, roll damage.
That is 11 plus
Damage?
14.
I can't do that. Alrighty. You cleave this massive battle axe into him. That's not that number. Sorry. And you see a small chunk of flesh torn away as you carry through your swing. Blood goes sploosh. No, don't say that. Is that your turn? Alrighty,
Yeah.
Grum, you're up.
Ooh, okay. Stab.
Roll.
What was wrong with me saying stab?
It's just funny.
Ah!
9, that doesn't hit. I'm sorry.
I get to have double
Yeah,
attack.
you can stab again.
So I can attack
Double
again.
attack.
Yeah. Does a 16
Unfortunately,
hit?
it also does not.
The fuck are you made out of? You actually made it out of rock?
As you stab into what you think is his head, you realize you're just stabbing into fur. And then you pull it out and you go again, you hit a similar spot. You're like, what the fuck? It's all fur?
Did we chop off some of his hair? Oh wait. Always has been.
Cool.
Then
Yes,
Executor.
Robot Boy.
My little baby man. Let's go out to attack.
Does a 23
Absolutely,
hit?
roll your damage.
I made like a position to throw the dice, and then it was just still in my hand. So I was like looking at my paper, being like, "Where's the
Where did
dice?"
it go? The dice disappeared.
7 damage.
7? Okay. Alrighty. That number. Cool. Is that your turn?
That's all I can do unless I give him a gun, but like I don't think I can do that.
Johnny, you're up.
Me. Where is the thingy I wanted to do? What is this? Guiding bolt.
Is that a save or is that an attack roll?
Range spell attack. Which I realized I have a table right next to me, so I can actually roll on a table. 13.
13? That does not hit, unfortunately, and your bolt of energy, absorbs into the wall.
What is he, a bitch?
And then let's do the what is it called? My spiritual weapon.
Forgot that was out. Go ahead.
What number is that? That. It does not hit. That's an 11.
That does not hit. No. Alrighty. Is that your turn?
Yeah.
Alrighty, Levius, it is your turn.
Rhys?
Okay, how does this guy look? Or is he kinda
He looks
fine?
actually pretty rough right now. Pretty rough meaning he's probably in his
I
last.
saw the other person use their I saw the other person use their axe. I'm just like, oh right, I have a club. I kind of pull out my club and swing that at him.
Roll your attack.
Oh. I rolled a 1, and with my strength, that's a 4.
No.
Yeah, that won't hit. I'm sorry. So.
So with me just swinging it right off my back, I didn't really aim all that well.
You can attack again, I believe. Because your bonus action.
Yeah, he has extra attack.
I'm gonna try it again.
Go ahead.
14.
That also unfortunately does not hit. You swing your club down. See it miss. Go to swing again over his head. He's too tiny. He's a small man.
Too tiny. I can't fight small opponents.
Cool. So that's your turn. This, little angry man is going to look at his situation. Okay. He's going to look at his situation. He's literally backed into a corner. He's got a bunch of opponents. He thought he had this. He does not have this. He casts meld into stone and steps backwards into the wall, completely merging with the stone behind him.
The thing is, I've read about this spell, so I actually don't know what happened.
Wait, so wait.
That is his turn. Oh wait, no. Wait, hang on. How does it work? Yeah, no, he completely melts into the wall and that's it. I was gonna have him do his thing, but I forgot to. That's fine.
Can we still do psychic damage on him?
Do you have to be able to see him to cast your spell?
I don't know, Moises. You didn't tell me that answer.
Hmm. Wait.
You
What's...
have a move that does psychic damage. You could torment him through the wall.
I think it's different for each thing.
Possibly.
Let me see. A creature you can see within
So
range.
you can't see him.
But the only thing is if the target can hear me.
The wall, and if he became the wall, then
But he can still hear us because he's like.
If he just needs to hear you, yes. But if not, then no. I think. Hang on. Let me double check. Yeah. So wait. While merged with the stone, you can't see what occurs outside it, and you can't. I'm sorry. And any wisdom checks made to hear sounds outside are made with disadvantage. So I would actually have you roll to see if you could actually cast it and have him hear you.
Oh.
But who cares? He's like in the wall.
But like, what if he becomes more wall and the wall kills us?
The wall eats us.
I doubt he's going to become more wall and kill us.
But like, he's a furry. You don't know how much rage they have.
Yeah. He has hair.
I want to do that angry frog face. I want him to feel bad about himself.
Great. Are we out of
yes,
initiative,
if you wish
Caitlin?
to initiative, we can.
Great.
Okay.
I want to look around for more stuff in the room.
Yes. So what you see is, I bookmarked the page. Now I remember that I bookmarked the page. I want you to make me another perception check now that you are out of initiative. 10?
10.
You don't see too much. Just the, mostly just the stuff. The sarcophaguses.
I'd like to go up to one and open it.
Inside you find... I've dropped several things.
Was that a spider?
No, my desk is literally 11 inches depth-wise, so I have no space. And I have 3 books stacked on top of each other. Can you roll me a D100, please?
Yes I can. 77.
There is, a mummified corpse of a drow priestess inside.
Wait, is there another sarcophagus
There are 5
or whatever it's
in
called?
this room. Yes.
Can I open one? It's like a mystery box.
No.
Is there anything on the drow priest?
But like, think about it.
And a religious amulet.
I'd like to take the amulet.
It is worth 5 gold. It's a
I
simple,
thought it
it's
was
a
gonna be
simple
cursed or
obsidian spider.
something. Dude, I hope I find like.
Caitlin, one thing I have not done for my my background thing is choose one trinket of special significance. Choose one or roll on the Gothic trinket table. My trinket of special significance. It says choose one or roll on the Gothic.
Do that before next session. It's not gonna make much of a difference, I don't think, because it's just a trinket.
Oh shit.
What if I open this, find a bag of holding, and jump inside? That'd
No.
be really funny. What if I find a portal to hell in this? Okay, let's open it up. Oh wait, I need to roll. Can I roll a D100 and open it?
Yeah, roll a D100 and open it.
I'd also like to open another one.
Pog champ.
Have they all been
No,
opened
there's
pretty much, or attempted?
Syl-Vash is going to open 1.
34.
Okay, Mary. Syl-Vash is going to open 1, then there's 2 that haven't been touched.
It's like a mystery box.
Cares. I don't think Levius cares. He's just gonna peek over those shoulders to see what they got.
I got a 34. Hell.
Inside this one, you see another drow priestess, similar garb, similar robes, with a 34. Let's see.
Does she wake up and give me a kiss?
You find a small potion bottle with liquid inside of it that I can describe when I actually find it. So give me a moment. I have to, because I had to have you roll and then I had to go look for it. So give me 1 second. That's a B. So I need to go to P. Is anyone else looking around the room?
Not really.
I kind of want to open up another surprise
Levius
box.
might be glancing
Make a
around.
perception check.
I wanted to try
What do you want to
something.
try?
Fairy fire.
A 16? You see a small leather bag in the corner.
I shall go for like a
Yes.
bag.
You find...
Wait, Caitlin, did you hear what
yes,
Moises
fairy
said?
fire. Where are you casting that?
Towards the direction where I last remember seeing the Dougal Ninja Stone.
You cast it, and he lights up inside of the wall.
That's hilarious.
He is unmoving, and he is just there. It is...
Is he just looking like a fetal position inside there?
Is he crying
No,
like a little
he's just
baby
like-
boy?
Grum.
He should
Grum,
be
the potion you
crying.
find.
Yeah.
What's up? Hang on, what's up?
Mm-hmm.
Technically, you can see him now, right?
Kind of, yeah.
Well, he's
Oh, yeah,
lighting
you're right.
up, so we know where
Yeah.
he is.
Great.
Okay, one sec.
What's in the bag?
The bag. Yes, let me describe the potion real quick. It is a red liquid. It continuously is contracting into an itty bitty little bead, and that expands to the outside of the bottle.
I would not.
So like lava?
Kind of, not really.
Wait,
no,
actually?
it's like a. It's hard to describe. You said bag, tiny bag, bag. B A G. Oh. B A G O. Hang on. Ah, yes. It has. You take this bag and you open it, and inside of it are 7, 8, 9 beans that are dry.
9 beans.
Beans?
Like to eat or
Dry
to
beans.
I don't know beans either. I opened the second sarcophagus.
Wait, can I roll inside to figure out what the heck this liquid is?
I actually want you to make an Arcana check. Yes.
Me?
It is magical.
Really tempted to just drink it.
Make the Arcana.
Really
make an
tempted
Arcana
to.
check.
What's Arcana? It's intelligence. 8.
Yeah, you don't know what this is.
Can I
Yes.
drink it? I drink it.
Let me go see what the thing does.
Can I-
know what it
I
does,
have
Caitlin.
too many pages. Why is this always how things end up?
Can I drink half of it, or does that mean I'll already have all of the effects?
You have to drink all of it for it to actually take effect. Why did I tell you that? You don't actually know that. I'm gonna PQR.
Okay, I'll drink all of it.
And then OP.
If I die, it'll be kind of funny.
OPP. There it is.
I pee?
For the next
Oh, that's
hour, you are, small.
I become
you
smaller?
gain the reduce effect of the enlarge/reduce spell for the next hour. No concentration required.
How am I supposed to sit on the frog now?
Wait, so what does that mean?
Moises, can you
I
look
can
up the
enlarge
reduce
things
slash
to make
enlarge
them-
spell? And you have a bag of beans. Levius.
Levius, can you pull out Grum asked, wait, can you pull out one bean real quick? I have an idea.
Oh no. I have concern.
Can
There
you
is
pull out one
concern.
bean, Levius,
There
please,
is
I'm
so
begging
much
you.
concern. I have
Levius,
frantically
Levius, please.
Wait, so
Reese,
basically Grum just
pull
goes
out one
whoop,
bean.
No,
bigger and
smaller,
whoop,
just
smaller.
So they get
Oh,
the
okay.
reduce.
How
They get
small
the
is
effect of the
Grum?
reduce spell.
So I become
Yes.
smaller?
I think by one size.
Oh, I thought I
Is
could
it
make
one
the
size or
beans
is it two
smaller.
sizes?
I thought I could make the
Moises,
beans
can you look
bigger.
that up for me, please? And then since it's 11
Okay.
o'clock, I'll tell you what you find in the next sarcophagus. I want you to, because we're gonna run over time if I'm not careful.
Roll a D100.
Make me roll a D100.
74.
74. It is just another corpse. There is nothing inside of it with them. With her.
That's
They're
so
all
cool.
female so far. And that is where we're going to actually, Regina, make me a wisdom nope, sorry, I bumped my mic. Regina, make me a wisdom saving throw.
19.
You feel a great sadness in this place, but it is not enough to offset your current stoicism. Cool.
Alright.
Levius, I want you to add bag of beans to your inventory. And Mary, you can immediately get rid of the potion of
Cool.
diminution.
Potion of small
Yeah,
dick,
that one,
okay.
the tiny potion. And that is where we're gonna end it tonight, folks.